Yo, what's happening? Yeah, it's about that time, people. Let's see what we can get going on in here. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to the
Welcome.
Grumpy OGs Boxing After Dark with myself, Preston Mickey, freaking the Grumpy One Legend, and my brother CDK. What's up, bro?
Man, Crush, we here and live, and I've been silent, Crush, because I'm speechless. I didn't know what to say about what I seen take place. I didn't know, Crush. And, I got to go ahead and give Bud his flowers and say that I was wrong. And when I was wrong, Crush, I was wrong. Turner Bud Crawford is an all-time great. I had him on the lower tier, but I'm now moving him to the top tier with some of my favorite fighters. I'm not saying he's in the top 10, the top 15, but he is now on my list of one of my favorite fighters, Crush. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Terrence Crawford deserves all his flowers, man. Amazing athlete Terrence Crawford is. Probably one of the toughest minded guys I've seen in the sport of boxing. He's
Yes, sir.
a Mamba mentality, something that a lot of these fighters need to get stung by that so we can see some
Yes.
damn fight. You know what I mean? They need to get stung and bit by that. And
Yes,
definitely his
sir.
little followers, his little minions, which, these chords and all those guys. Those dudes
Yes.
need to get busy, man.
Yes.
Go ahead, bro.
Man. Oh, Crush, let me ask you a question. Did you see when Teofimo Lopez was questioning him and he told him, don't worry about me. When you gonna fight my brother, my little brother?
I heard about that. I didn't see it myself, but I
Mm,
heard about it. So it was music to
told
the
him.
ears because somebody needs to apply pressure to this clown, man. Like, I can't wait till
Yeah.
somebody put Bill Buckle to Teofimo's ass.
Man, Crush. I want it to happen. But let me ask you a question, Crush. We both been long time fans of Javante Tank Davis. But Crush, is it time for us to start holding Javante Tank Davis accountable for saying stuff about Bud and other black fighters that sometimes seems a little far fetched? Like I got real love for Tank as a fighter, and I just don't like the way Tank is moving when it comes to Bud and other fighters. Like, you think something's going on behind the scenes we don't know about? I'm trying to figure it out. What do you think, Crush?
I think it's just some sort of competitive hate or something going on with these guys, and I don't bother with that. When them fighters get to talking shit about each other, I
Yeah,
stay out of it because I
yeah.
get too
I do
mad.
too, Crush. I just want to know, like, as far as Tank, do you think he really feels that way? Or does he recognize what greatness look like? Does he really recognize that Bud is great? Because we've been saying for a long time, Bud hasn't had 23 world champions on his resume. We know that. But Bud is the first 3-time undisputed world champion, man. 3 different weight classes, 140, 147, 168. We can't take nothing away from Bud and what he's done, his accomplishments. We have to give credit what credit is due. It is time for us to look at man in the eye, shake his hand, and say, you the man. And that's how I really feel. You are the man, Bud Crawford, and you deserve all your accolades. You deserve everything that came your way. And for the first time ever, I feel like Canelo Alvarez was close to being stopped. I don't know. I could be wrong, man, but I feel like he was close to being stopped.
Um, a lot of people say they saw that in the fight. I didn't
Yeah,
really see it.
you did. Okay.
No, I didn't see it, but I don't think it was that deep to me. Thug right
Yes,
side
sir.
of the building.
Yes, sir.
He got hit with a nice ass shot.
Yeah.
It was in the late
Yeah.
round, and it wasn't nothing surprising because when you fighting at a level like that, it doesn't even matter the level. But when you fighting at that pace and your opponent is just touching you at will.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
you
at
trying
will.
to put in everything you can to get this opponent off you. It drains you. So,
Yes, it does.
at a certain time, like Floyd said, drag them into the deep waters and see what you got. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I never, I can't say that I've seen him, almost get hit because people want to, oh man, but we never seen Canelo really buzz or whatever, anything like that. But I didn't really see anything to say, well, damn, that shot almost knocked him
Yes,
out.
sir.
But I
Yes,
did
sir.
see a
Yes,
lot
sir.
of clean shots. That I
Yes, sir.
think he felt that. But to say
Ooh.
the shot almost knocked him out, no, I don't think so. In my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Yes, sir. And that's what I love about me and your conversation because we brothers and we can have different opinions and nobody gets mad. We just look at things different. And that's why I got a brother, you know what I'm saying, from another mother that I can talk sports about. And it doesn't matter which way we go. At the end of the day, we still respect each other's opinion and we take it, you know what I'm saying, into career consideration and we listen to everything we have to say, man. And I appreciate that from you, bro. I just want to tell you that, like, I truly appreciate that, man. You one of the best brothers I know, and you've been a good brother. And like I told you, bro, I came on here and I didn't really get to apologize again to A, but bro, I just gotta, I'm too old to let anything get me off my game. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to this boxing talk or whatever it may be. And it's all fun, yes, it's all fun. Like my cousin said, it should be no more than that. It should never make you feel like you had to disrespect somebody. And I was different. I was, even though I felt like I was disrespected, I was disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying, Crush? And I don't want to. I'm not gonna let that happen no more because we have something to run. The Grumpy OGs is about having fun, talking big boy shit, and like we said, we can cuss on her. And I don't say a lot of cussing, but I gotta put it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the cuss words down here and there. I still don't like cussing. That's just me. I let you handle that because one thing about Crush, the Mickey legend, Crush gonna let you have it. He gonna tell you. He gonna tell you what it is and tell you how you feel. And that's why I love my brother. So whatever cussing I don't do, he gonna do it for me, bro. I just want to tell you I love you, bro, and thank you for everything. Doug, come on stage, Doug. Come on stage, Doug. Come on stage, please, Doug. Come on stage, Doug. Yes, sir. Please come on stage.
Just text me. Can I sign you? Hey, Dub, you can just do it, bro. Dub, listen. You the only cat that gets the green. Like if you see it's popping, you want to sign your cats or whatever, just say I'm about to sign your cats.
Yes, please tell Dub come on stage with us, bro. Tell Dub T please come on stage with us.
Third partner of the OG show. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody he's a young OG.
He's an honorary. He's an honorary. He's an honorary YG. That's young. No, let me try to say that. He's an honorary young OG. That's what he is. That's what my brother is. My brother's a young OG, and he's an honorary, and he always has something positive to say. And that brother talks his stuff and knows his boxing. And I had nothing but respect for what Dub got to say when he come on stage, man. Like he know his stuff, man. And I really want to get his opinion. I want to know how he feels, where he ranks. Yeah. Please go ahead and drop a link, Crux. Yes, man, I love Dub. That's my brother. I would like to know something.
Shows, man.
Yes, he had one of the best shows ever on. He had one of the best shows, Crush. When it comes to this YouTube thing, that brother got one of the best shows it is. And I would like to know, does he feel like Bud Crawford is moved up on? I like to know what he thinks about Bud Crawford win, and see, does he have a different opinion from what we said, or from me, or from you, and see how he feels, or does he agree with one of us? But I would like to know what he really thinks about it. I want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know what Dub, you know what I'm saying, always on the right side as the same.
Hey, but listen, before we bring in the All-Star, I got to give a dope introduction.
Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir.
Coming to the stage, the Rock the Mic, one of the best. And he's also one of your favorite content creators.
That's right.
My man, the young OG, Mr. Dub, right side is in the building.
Yes, sir.
And if you get out of order,
yes,
put you in place. What's up, Dub?
Dub. Yay. What up, Dub, my brother?
Man, it's always an honor. It's an honor to rock with y'all.
It's an honor to rock with you, my brother. It's an honor.
Y'all the big homies. We gotta get it right, Crash, so we can simulcast accordingly. I can't do it here. It ain't giving me the option, but but we'll
Damn.
get it together. We'll all chop it up and get it together.
Yes,
But
sir. Yes, sir.
just to be able to grace the platform with two of the best boxing historians, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
I
Thank you, brother.
always tell y'all know more boxing than I do. So,
Man, bro, you know plenty, bro. You know
man,
plenty.
Yeah,
I know what I know, but I always learn from y'all. And if it ain't boxing, I done learn from y'all in different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
it's
Yes,
always a
sir.
blessing to be able to grace the platform with y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Always a blessing.
Mm.
And anytime I had my show earlier today, you know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? And then y'all go live around. Y'all know normally I'll be live around this time, but
Yes, sir, you would. Yes, sir, you would.
but because y'all live, because I'm not in y'all law, I said let me pull up on my brothers, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
No, it's all y'all.
yeah.
But I gotta say, man, I didn't think Canelo was on the verge of getting knocked out.
Okay, yes, sir.
I
Yes, sir.
will say this though. I do think that a lot of in those late rounds, a lot of those body shots, and
Yes,
correct me
sir.
right there, a lot of them body shots, they were
Mm.
hurting. They were hurting
Yes,
Canelo.
sir.
You seen him when he was getting caught and when Bud was catching punches,
Yes,
especially
sir.
with the body shots that Canelo was looking for. When
Mm.
Bud was catching them with the elbows, you know what I'm saying, and
Yes,
then
sir.
countering off of them, Canelo was looking like, "Wait, you ain't supposed to be doing that."
Yeah, yeah.
And it was a beautiful thing, man. It was
Yes, it
in
was.
my opinion, I think I called it a master class of boxing,
Mm.
and that's really what I saw from that fight. I love the fight. I still think I want to see a rematch.
Yes, sir.
I heard a lot of folks say that they don't really care to see the rematch, but me personally, I want to see it because
Mm.
the rematch is what really separate as I don't want to go too far with it. I don't want to go too far, but
No. Yeah, I know you
it
said.
separate the
Oh,
grain from the wheat, man.
we gotta watch
You
the
know what I'm
fight, man.
saying? And
I got
so
short too.
because of that,
Get your opinion on it.
I think that, man, I definitely want to see if Canelo can make the adjustments to be more
Yes, sir.
effective
Yes,
on the
sir.
fight.
Yes, sir.
But I
Yes,
don't
sir.
think he can. I don't think he
I don't
can.
either. Doug, not cutting you off. Let me ask you something. Uh, have you ever seen Canelo? Do you feel like we seen Canelo lose 3 times? I'm asking you and Chris both of this. Do y'all feel like that was the worst loss of his career? Is what I want to ask both of y'all. And I don't have an opinion on it yet. I just want to ask y'all how y'all feel. Was that the worst loss of his career as far as him getting beat? How do y'all feel about that between him, Floyd, and Bivol? What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that loss?
I'm gonna go real quick.
Go ahead, yes, sir.
I don't think it's the worst.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't think it's the worst because the worst one is the first one that he lost.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
this one because he has already lost, but I think
Yes, sir.
the way he lost,
Mm-hmm.
because Canelo was supposed to have picked up so many things after
Yes, sir.
getting in there with Mayweather. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
sir.
we all said his IQ has increased. He learned some things off of Mayweather. He probably did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're supposed to
Yes,
learn
sir.
from every loss in life.
Yes, sir.
But I think this is something that that was bothering him. You know, he's been haunted ever since Floyd Mayweather. So you know, he got
Yes,
this
sir.
brown
Yes,
sugar
sir.
thing. You don't like brown sugar.
Yes, sir.
It makes him sick and feel nauseated when he gets in the ring with some brown hands. This is just the fact. So him already being aware of the skill set and the level of the
Mm.
skill set of Terrence Crawford, he
Yes, sir.
knew it was going to be a long night for him. And once he
Yes, sir.
got in there, like, God damn, I feel like a
Mm.
caveman. I can't figure nothing
Mm-hmm.
out. Then the little
Mm-hmm.
frustration came in, and we know when Canelo's frustrated, he get to shaking his head, and it's simply
Yep.
got nothing
Yep.
to do
Yep.
about it. You know,
Yep.
so that's the way it went.
Doug, what do you think about it, my brother?
So I agree a lot with what Chris said. The interesting
Yes, sir.
thing is, so when and CDK, correct me if I'm wrong. I
Yes,
believe you
sir.
said, do you think this is the worst loss, right?
Oh, what I was asking was, I didn't make an opinion on it because I wanted to hear my brothers. And
No,
what
no,
I said was,
I'm not. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm sorry. What I was saying was, I'm gonna go last, but I wanted to know between the 3 losses that we see them have. How do you feel about this loss? Do you feel like this was the worst one of his career? Or do
I
you feel
do.
like this fight right here was domination compared to the other two? How do you feel about this loss?
So if you give me a second, just give me a quick
Yes, sir.
second on
Go
this one.
ahead. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
When it came to Floyd and Canelo was the younger fighter. Floyd was the more
Mm-hmm.
experienced fighter. He was the older fighter.
Yes,
Canelo
sir.
was a bigger fighter at the time, but Canelo he was getting that steam behind him. And
Mm-hmm.
we all believed that, hey, I think we all thought that Floyd would win the fight,
Yeah.
but I thought Canelo learned a lot from that fight.
Yes,
The
sir.
second thing, but at the same time, Floyd was a smaller guy in that
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Yes,
In
sir.
this, in the Bivol situation, what we
Mm-hmm.
heard about Canelo Alvarez, he was moving up, daring to be great, right? And because
Yes,
he was
sir.
moving up, daring to be great, as well as going and taking on the individuals he had took on at the time, including
Yes, sir.
Floyd, that he would have a chance here to beat Bivol at 57,
Yes.
but he was the smaller guy,
Yes,
and
sir.
we didn't expect him to dominate the fight. But at the same time, a lot of people, and I picked Bivol to win it. And shout out to Coach, and rest in peace to Coach because he didn't pass away now. But Coach
Yes,
was the
sir. Rest
first
in peace, the
person that
coach. Rest in peace, the coach.
he was the first person to tell me that nah, Bivol got way more skill, and I had to go back and look at it, and I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
this gonna be a tough fight for
Yeah.
Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
picked Canelo in that fight. I still picked it.
Okay.
In this one, I think this is, I think Bud showed his ability much more than either of the other two guys. The reason being is because um, even though Floyd beat him as the smaller guy, Bivol beat him as the bigger guy.
Yeah.
Bud is the guy that moved up in weight, and Bud's the smaller guy fighting what people would consider, whether it's the face of boxing, top. If you listen to BVO, shout out to my brother. A top four, if not number one, according to BVO, pound for pound fighter, and we
Yeah.
watched Bud go in there, and I'm not gonna say it was
Dismount.
easy work, but
Dismount.
I mean, his defense was on point.
Yes. Yes, it was.
His countering was on point. I think
Yes, it
that
was.
I have to give. I think Bud has the most impressive win against Canelo Alvarez because Canelo has he has the experience now. Got a chance to fight a much bigger fighter, and then came in against the quote unquote smaller guy, and he couldn't lick he could, and I say this respectfully, he couldn't lick Bud. He couldn't lick this man boots at the time. He couldn't
Yeah.
lick his
Yeah. Yeah.
boots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the funniest thing to me, I think OG Crush, I think you heard me call the fight. Me and you, we was kind of going back and forth as far as the fight goes. And the
Mm.
funniest thing to me is that I done heard people tell me, well, I look at it wrong. It was a draw. I had it 9-3, 8-4 at best for
I had
Canelo.
9-3. I
Excuse
had
me,
9.
For Bud. But when
Mm.
I say at best, I mean 8-4 is the best that I seen from Canelo.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out
Yes.
to my brother HLD. HLD, I was on the panel with him earlier. He said, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what y'all seen. It was a draw. And I was like, okay.
Huh? Okay. Okay. I respect whatever. I respect. I respect it. I respect it.
Everybody got their everybody had their opinion. But I watched Bud put on what I would consider a boxing masterclass as far
Yes.
as being able being able to utilize range, distance, and then understanding, okay, now it's time for me to sit down and fight in the pocket.
Yes.
Bud did it from as a boxing fan. As a boxing fan,
Yes,
Bud
sir.
did
Yes,
it
sir.
every way. He showed
Mm.
everything that you should show as a fighter in the ring. He
Yes,
uh,
sir.
uh he utilized movement at times. You know what I'm saying? He utilized his jab, fought behind his jab, and
Yes.
then he
Yes,
set
sir. Yes,
Canelo
sir.
up to the point where Canelo didn't, and I didn't think Canelo wanted to fight too much more. I thought he was frustrated. I thought the
Yes, sir.
body
Yes, sir.
shots, the stab jabs to the body started getting to Canelo. Um,
Yes, sir.
he wanted to land body shots against Bud, but Bud did a hell of a job of catching them with the elbows. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yes, sir.
catching and shooting off of it, showing defense transitioning to offense in the pocket. I
Yes,
think,
sir.
man, it was an impressive performance from Bud, and ain't no way I can't give that man credit because and going back to your question, my apologies, CDK. Going back to your question,
No, go ahead.
I think Bud has the best win against Canelo because we call or when I say uh, um, we as boxing fans, we watched Canelo fight Floyd. Kind of he wasn't really seasoned at the time. Then we watched him fought Bivol. Bivol was the bigger guy, and then we watched somebody who moved up into his weight class, which would be prime Canelo because we know he loved to pull guys up.
Yes,
But
sir.
we watched the guy who
Yes,
went
sir.
in there and just put on a pure master class as
Yes,
far as
sir.
boxing goes. And I think the best win. And it, I may go back and look at this and change my opinion, but at this
Yes,
current
sir.
moment in time, I think Bud has the best win against Canelo simply because um, the weight difference that he moved up and
Yes, sir.
the boxing technique that he put on. He did a little of what Bivol did. He did a little of what Floyd did, and
Yes.
he was supposedly the smaller guy, but it didn't seem that way. And we watched Jamel Charlo come up in weight, and Jamel Charlo got hit a couple times and took a
Woo.
knee in the ring.
Yes,
Jamel Charlo
indeed.
has always been a bigger fighter than what Bud is.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, Bud was able to come up, take those shots, and then return shots. And it seemed like at one point in time, Canelo, like I said, I don't think Canelo was on the verge of getting stopped, but
Yes, sir.
I do think that Canelo, there were times where he looking like, man, you ain't supposed to hit me with that shit. What you hit me for? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I have to give all the credit to Bud Crawford, and I mean, I can't take nothing from that man.
Yes,
The
sir.
best of his era, in my personal opinion.
Yes, sir. I gotta say this right here. You couldn't have broke it down any better, Dub. I think it's one of the best breakdowns I've heard so far, and I've been listening to a lot of channels. And bro, I want to commend you on everything you said, man. You said that perfectly. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I had it scored 9-3. You know, I could be wrong. I had it 9-3. I felt like Bud
Nine
Crawford.
three eight four. 9-3-8-4
Yes,
is
sir.
my
Yes,
score.
sir. Yes, sir. Say it again.
I said I had it either 9-3-8-4 or 9-3-8-4. Either way,
Yes.
that there was a swing round in there, but uh,
Yes.
I agree with you.
Yes, sir. And I agree with you. And I think, like, I think it's one of the best performances I've ever seen. And I know what Crush saying because we seen Floyd Mayweather early on, and Floyd didn't really get touched. And I know this when my brother Crush looking at it like it was hard to touch Floyd. But I keep telling people this, and I want people to understand something. They keep trying to say how young Canelo was when he fought Floyd, but people fail to realize that Canelo had already beat Shane Mosley and Austin Trout. He beat two top tier fighters. Like, you can't take that off his resume. Them fights was there. He beat those guys. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at the fight and I think about the fight, you know what I'm saying, I have to say that Terrence Crawford showed me something, man. He showed me great. Like me and my brother Chris talked about earlier. I'm not putting him on Henry Armstrong's list. I'm not putting him on what's his name? Sugar Ray Robinson's list. Those guys are different to me. Those guys are top tier. But he took some shots from Canelo, and I think once he realized Canelo couldn't hurt him, he done something that Jamel Charlo didn't do. He boxed, and he boxed beautifully, bro. He bit down on his mouthpiece, and he went to war. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I've always thought that Terrence Bud Crawford had a suspect chin, and I was dead wrong. I was dead wrong. I've never been so wrong in my life of watching a fighter and not being able to judge him. I've never been able to judge Bud Crawford because I've always thought that Bud didn't fight the top tier fighters. Like I've always felt like it.
But the
Go ahead,
reason
go ahead, bro.
the reason you weren't able to judge him is because you
Yes,
didn't
sir.
see him with the top guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And
That's right. That's right.
in my opinion, and we'll get into this in a second. I want you to finish. I apologize for cutting you off,
Yes,
but
sir. No, go ahead. I'm listening to everything.
but Kermit Citron was a dog back in the day.
He was. He was.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So Canelo put hands on that man,
Yes, he did. Yes,
and
he did.
the thing is, I don't think we were able to judge the true Bud because he hasn't been in the ring with them guys outside of EJ. I give him Crawford, and it always come back to resume. You know what I'm saying? It always go back to that with
Mm,
Bud because
mm.
he didn't have those opportunities, in my opinion. He didn't get
Yes.
those
Yes.
opportunities that he should have had because even when he fought Sean Porter, when he fought
Yes,
Sean
sir.
Porter, I think Sean Porter got a very good chin.
Yeah. Yes.
Man, a tough fighter. But when they said, "Hold on, you losing," man, Bud went in there and put
Ooh.
hands on that man quick. And so I don't think we ever got a chance to judge Bud Chin. And
Yes, sir.
then thinking about that, going him moving up to 68, it's like, man, Canelo got a beard and Canelo cracking.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir. And you telling the
and
truth.
go ahead.
No, bro, you telling the truth. I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
Bro,
you
you
good.
telling the truth. Canelo has done stuff in the ring and he has a beard, bro. I say all the time, him and Hagler got the best two beards I've ever seen. I could be wrong, but what would you rate Canelo? What would y'all rate Canelo chin? Cause we rolling through this stuff, bro. We rolling through and we gonna get these questions out there. Canelo chin, what would y'all rate it after that fight?
He still has a granite chin, man. Ain't nothing changed about that. One
Yes,
of the
sir.
best chins of this era. So shout out to Canelo Alvarez.
Mm. What do you think, Doug?
I think I'm not gonna speak error wise, but just overall,
Yes,
man,
sir.
Man, we ain't never seen Canelo dropped. We ain't never seen
No,
that man on
no,
the canvas. And
never,
Canelo,
never.
when you fight a Triple G was knocking shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Triple G, Triple G wasn't able to put this man down. And
So what?
so I have to, man, I think that he has a great beard on him. But at the same time, the thing is I don't think the beard, and when it comes to chin, I'm going too far. As far as chins go, I think Canelo has a A1 chin. I think it is
Yes,
up
sir.
there with the elite guys. We've never
Yes, sir.
seen this man dropped.
Mm.
In what he get? What he got? 70 fights now, damn near.
Yes,
We,
close to
we ain't never
70,
seen
close to 70.
we ain't never seen this man dropped. So I have to give him all the credit in the world. And he went up. He fought a Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? He fought a
Yeah,
Bivol. He didn't fight the biggest. Well, he fought. I will say, in my opinion, Gennady Golovkin, the Triple G. I think he was the
yeah,
biggest puncher that Canelo has ever fought. You tell
he
me
was.
somebody. You tell me somebody that Triple G didn't drop outside of
Man,
Canelo.
hey, man. Let me ask you this, Dub, though. As looking at the fight, do you feel like the combinations hurt him more? Like those combinations Bud was throwing? Do y'all feel like those combinations was the key to Bud really putting pressure on him and holding him at bay?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I think his defense was. I think
Okay,
that
okay, okay.
I I I think that and it was interesting after the fight when they asked Bud about, is your body hurting this, that? He was like, nah, more than anything, my elbow's hurting.
Yep,
And
yep.
the reason being is because he caught a lot of them punches.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
man, Bud defense was superior in that fight, in my opinion. When I was calling the fight, I sat there and I was like, uh, here go
Mm,
a good body shot from Canelo. Then I went
yeah,
back and watched it in slow motion, those type of things,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but everything. Bud caught a lot of those shots. He caught them, and when you catch shots and then if you go back and watch, he's able to catch it, and then he's able to come back in combination with it. The thing that
Mm.
for Canelo wasn't the combination. It was, man, most
Yeah,
folks can catch this shot. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? They don't catch it like he catching it. And then he come back and he firing back. When Bud hit Canelo with the left hand, and Canelo looked, his head spent around a little bit, and he looked back. He
Yep,
like, "You're not supposed to catch me with he." You could tell he looked back like, "What the fuck? You're not supposed to
yep,
catch me
yep.
with that.
Right.
You ain't supposed to catch me with that." But he's able to catch you because he caught you. He caught your shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Canelo don't throw. Canelo has become, and this is unfortunate for him. Canelo has
Mm.
become a a pop shot fighter.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw in combinations like he used to. What he does now, he throws in single punches. And
Yeah.
against somebody like Bud Crawford, you can't do that. And so
Yeah.
when Bud
Yeah.
catch it, and then he responds back with a 3-punch combination, and then can get out of there. It was just a master class of boxing, and this is what we love to see as fight fans.
Man, bro, you cooking. Bro, you cooking tonight, bro. You cooking, bro. You hear me? You're cooking. I ain't
No,
gonna lie.
I'm just trying to tell the
Mhm.
truth. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
tell the
yeah, bro.
truth.
Hey, bro, but when you telling the truth, you're cooking, and that's what me and Crush, the grumpy OGs, like to hear a bunch of cooking. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the stove, fry it in the pan, do what you gotta do, but tell them you the man. Fuck. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm finna start cussing. I'm gonna cut back. I ain't doing no cussing. I said I don't like to cuss, and I ain't gonna change that up. I'm gonna still stay true to me. And man, Crush, any questions, bro, or anything that you want to say, bro, I'd like to move on to you, bro, because I don't want to hold this is both our show, and I don't want to be holding on to the microphone too long, brother.
Man, what are you talking about? This is your own shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
My
You know
brother.
how I get down masters and ceremonies over here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, what more can we say, ladies and gentlemen? This has been a beautiful boxing picture. You put it in motion picture. It is a beautiful day for Bud Crawford.
Mm,
He has a hell of a story behind it. Mom showed him some of the toughest love I ever heard from any parent of
man,
mine.
man.
That's why the man became the menace that he is in the ring. Salute to his mom.
Yeah. Salute.
Salute to his mother for
Yes,
prepping
sir.
him for greatness. And I'm glad he finally understands that. But
Yep.
it's really not too much for him to do. But what did he do? He didn't leave
Mm,
dead, but what he just did, he just
yeah.
made it bad for everyone else. But
Mm,
he made it good for boxing fans. But he made it
yeah.
bad for these other boxers
Can I
because
can I,
now
Yeah.
can
the
I ask a
pressure
question?
has to be on these guys
What
to go
what you
out
say,
there.
Doug?
I want to ask. I want to ask both of y'all a question. I want to ask a
Yeah.
question
Go
because,
ahead.
in my opinion, I'm gonna give my opinion. Then I want to ask the question.
Yes, sir.
I didn't think Bud left. So there are times we watch fighters and we like, man, you left some meat on the bone. I don't think Bud left a lot of meat on the bone out there. I think
Yeah.
No,
the way that he fought that fight, um, I expected him to
Mm,
box early. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I done heard. Shout out to my brother HLD. HLD told me the man was running rounds
Uh-huh.
1 through 5.
Oh,
I didn't see that. I
okay.
didn't see that.
I ain't see it either, bro. I ain't see it either. I ain't see no run. I ain't see no run.
But at the end of the day, my thing is I think, man, Bud showed the true sweet science. How
Yeah.
you can fight off the back foot early, you know what I'm saying? And then in those later rounds, he sat right there in the pocket with Canelo. Right there in the
Yes, he did.
pocket.
Yes, yes, he
When
did. Yes, he did.
and when he was sitting there, I felt like he was getting the best. So my question, have y'all seen a fighter, or do y'all think Bud left anything on the bone as far as that fight go?
Uh,
no,
Crush. I'm gonna let you have this, Crush. All I'm gonna say is, if it was a lamb chop, guess what? He kicked the whole lamb out the door. The whole lamb. Go ahead, Crush.
no.
I'll go after you, bro.
I don't think he left anything on the bone, on the plate. I don't think there was any leftovers left. Anybody that came for second service, they was already gone. He came through and took the whole pot of gumbo. He took the whole pot of gumbo. He took the whole shit. He did not leave none of the bone. He ate. He ate everything. He ate the fat. He ate the meat. He ate the gristle. He did not leave anything. And this is what you're supposed to do. Don't leave nothing on that plate and don't leave no meat on the bone. Bud Crawford had just raised the bar and applied pressure to everybody else, for everyone that's up next. Because now we on to a new chapter. Now we got to run out of this era. Now this new era starts. Now it starts. So now for everybody in this era that hasn't done anything, the pressure's on these guys now. So we got to see what they can make happen. Because no matter how long it took Terrence Crawford, he made it happen. He don't owe boxing fans nothing else. Right off into the sunset. Way to close the story. Way to close the story. Why would I want to see anybody else stick around and give me any more than that? Because he can't give us no more than what he just gave us.
Yes, sir.
Anything else would be too far out of reach and too much goddamn daring. You boxing fans, y'all want too damn much, and y'all out of order. Let this man with all greatness run off into the damn sunset with all his faculties, you stubborn motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all never don't want nothing to end. But you accept this in real life, don't you? But don't you know this is real life right here? This is the most detrimental sport known to mankind. So when these fighters have reached a peak or reached a level of achievement, I think you better let it go. Give me the goddamn Teddy Pendergrass bass line. Let it the hell go.
Yes.
Let that man go off. Bud Crawford ain't got to do nothing else for the OG crush.
That's right.
That
Lay on the floor.
Every goddamn year of entertainment and boxing, name or no name. What can he do next? Who do you want to see him do next? What you gonna do next? Y'all always want somebody to do something. What the hell y'all do? Let this man enjoy him damn self. Get up out of here with all his faculties. We had fighters that lost their damn life. And y'all still want somebody to go ahead and get y'all shit. He done been undisputed 3 times. What the fuck more you need him to do, damn it?
That's right. That's right, Crush.
What the fuck more do you need him to do?
Crank up, Crush.
Because you're never going to see this done again.
Damn
3
right.
times undisputed in the full belt era. Y'all calm y'all little asses down and y'all gonna make some goddamn greatness. Y'all gonna make some goddamn greatness. See, I can say it because I already did it. That's why I can accept it and let it go. Y'all be wanting too damn much, and y'all ain't the best fucking boxing fans around. Y'all want too damn much. Let that man go if he wants to go. If he wants to stay, don't start complaining. I don't want to hear that shit because you know what's coming next.
That's
because
right.
y'all do this all the time. Once these fighters get to that, where they ain't got to put in no hard work no more, what they do, they start eating cherry pie. Oh, no. Oh, he's starting to cherry pick. He's starting to cherry pick. What the fuck do you want him to do? He didn't took out everything that needs to be taken out. So now when he stays, he's in there with shit that's nowhere near his goddamn level of opposition, of competition. But now you're complaining. Just like I told you, once it's the fuck over, let them go, because you're going to complain later.
Man.
Boxing fans.
You went
y'all, and I wouldn't give y'all nothing else. If you're not satisfied with 3 times undisputed, 5 fucking weight class and a whole lot of belt that ass, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
Ooh-wee.
Let that man ride off into the sunset. I love seeing these young brothers grab all this damn Daffy Boy bucks and get the hell up out of there. Because you got people that won't even get a chance to enjoy their damn money.
You're not. Let him
And y'all
enjoy
still
his
want to
bag.
sit up here and see them get in here rocking, stocking robot? Y'all starting to act like slave
Woo-wee.
masters a little bit.
My brother.
Oh yeah, y'all know y'all want to get this robot to talk over here. You ain't gonna
That's
get it
it.
nowhere else, at least not like this. How you like
That's
my
it.
style? Fight! Let that man go. I don't want to see no goddamn Bud fight, no damn Janet Beck, no none of that shit. Cause ain't no legacies at 160.
So the fuck ain't. Ooh.
Y'all shitting on Floyd Mayweather when he did this shit. You're shitting on Oscar De La Hoya when he did this shit. And everybody else. What the hell do you boxing fans want?
Man. My brother.
Fans cry if you can't hear me, young man. Don't bring your ass back. You didn't did everything you needed to do, my guy. And you survived this shit. You don't owe me nothing else. I can just roll the tape.
Yes,
I can just
sir.
roll the tape just like I go back and watch Sugar Ray. Like I go back and watch all them guys. You ain't got to do nothing. Worry about these guys, they ain't doing shit. The Devils, the Tanks, the Shakors, the T.O.s, and the rest of them damn hoes, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't did shit.
Thank you, sir.
They ain't did nothing.
Thank you, sir.
They haven't. And I dare anyone to say that they have. This is dumb bubble to ass no strap. I just told y'all this man just raised the goddamn bar, so I'm willing to see how y'all conversations of greatness and all this is going to be. Because right now, they none of them daring to be great. Devin Haney fighting Brian Norman Jr. is not daring to be great. If you don't get up on out of here with that bullshit, that's not daring to be great.
Crush, let me ask you a question. I am going to cut you off. Crush, let me ask you a question. Who in that fight between Brian Norman and Devin Haney is daring to be great? Or if anybody, what do you think, Crush? What do you think?
Ain't nobody at 147 in that weak-ass weight class daring to be great. Get the fuck up out of there and go to 154 and then holler at your boy.
Ooh-wee.
Ain't shit at 147. Nothing.
Crush.
At the fucking Brian and goddamn and Devin, who the fuck you want to see him fight this? Brody, I don't want to see that shit. Speedy Rashid, I don't want to see that shit. You got a whole bunch of fights at 147 that ain't nobody calling for. But y'all sitting out here talking
hold on, OG. Hold on, OG.
Okay.
Wait. Let me start this one in, y'all.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But y'all sitting out here talking about these dudes, they want all the smoke. But if they got all the smoke, then you can get a pack of cigarettes any damn way. Smoke up. Smoke the hell up, because I'm fuck willing for the smoke. I want to see you get the goddamn smoke. Inhale, exhale. I don't see none of these dudes doing none of this. So I don't want to hear no talks or no future Hall of Fame. Tell them to start doing some Hall of Fame type shit. Tell them to give us some legacy fucking matches, because they ain't gave us one yet. They ain't gave us a legacy fight yet. They gave us a moment fight. You talk about it, that's it. Legacy fights, you constantly talking about it.
They gave us a
I know one fucking fight we're going to be talking about year for year. That's Canelo Alvarez.
Truth, Crush. Truth.
Terrence Crawford whipping on Canelo Alvarez.
Hey, Crush, keep that shit rolling. Keep it rolling, bro. Crush this shit. Crush it.
Ain't none of them other dudes gave us a fucking fight like that. What are we talking about?
I agree. I agree, my bro.
Put pressure on the rest of your goddamn favorite fighters. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All these fucking undisputed shit and all that. Well, you tell everybody else that we're undisputed. The top three times. Those guys.
Hey, Crush. Crush. Let Dub jump in with you and let's hear what he got to say. Cause we roll like a motherfucker. Go ahead, Dub. What you got to say about that, Dub?
I love this shit.
Hey, hey, if anybody know, man, Crush is my OG. You know,
yes, sir.
That's the big homie right there, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm the little homie. But
What?
sometimes I gotta call the nigga out of order. He out of order right now.
Okay, okay, okay,
Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
okay. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Because I do think that Devin versus Junior. I think that's a hell of a fight. Two
Okay,
fighters.
I do too.
Hold on. I got two fighters fighting in their prime. We don't know
Yep.
what these will end up being because both of them 126, 124. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what that legacy will end up being.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
whoever ends up winning this fight, uh, like I said, we don't know what they will go on to do.
Yes,
And
sir.
because of that, one of the things that Bud was criticized about, Bud ended up making his name, and I say this respectfully to Bud, off of whooping EJ the way he put hands on EJ.
Yeah,
Respect.
yeah. Put a hand on EJ. Put a hand on EJ.
Then he put hands on Canelo.
Yes, he
That
did. Yes.
that's the time. I mean, if you want to give him Gamboa or whoever you want to give him, I don't know. But a lot of folks want to say your resume ain't that good. Well, you got to wait till you get to the end of your career.
Yeah.
So with them
Mm.
fighting now, imagine if Devin go out there and whoop Junior, and Junior go on to become a 3 division champion. Well, that's a legacy fight because even though it happened
Yeah. Yes,
early
it
in
is.
their
Yes,
careers, even though it happened
it is.
early, it's
Yes, it is.
still a legacy fight. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing with Junior. If Devin already undisputed, 2 division champ, looking to become a 3 division champ. If Junior go out there and whoop him, well, this your first fight. This your first time facing, in my opinion, your best competition. So I I don't want to be too fast as far as saying that
Oh my
we
God.
shouldn't give credit for the fight. We definitely
Yeah.
have to give credit, but
Yeah. Yeah.
we don't
Yeah.
know what their careers are going to end up like because we don't have the crystal ball to say because when Bud was there, we didn't think Bud would be what Bud is, but Bud went out there and even though he fought the Jeff Horns of the world, the Breedises of the world, the Breedis Prescott, excuse me, what's my boy name? From man over there with not Pacquiao from Ukraine. What's his name that was at 40?
You talking about? Oh no, you talking about Lomachenko, right?
No, not Lomachenko. What's my guy name?
What weight class was he in? What weight
He was
class?
at 40. At 40.
Okay, he was there for it. Let me think for him. Let me think.
I could call his name any other day. I can't call his name right now.
Ukrainian at 140?
Yeah, the one that jump. I mean, damn. What's his name? Knocked him out. The first time he ever got stopped was by Antoine Russell.
Oh, you talking about damn? You talking about the last fight Russell had?
It wasn't the last fight, but man, I can't call his name right now. But all I'm saying is he a credible fighter, but he ain't no
Yeah,
big
yeah,
name
yeah.
fighter. He ain't no big name fighter like that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but he's good enough.
Victor
He's good
Post
enough.
style, Victor Post style.
Yeah, Victor Post. Victor
And
Post.
right, and so all I'm saying is that before Antoine beat him, Bud beat him. And so I gave a lot of credit to Antoine. Antoine was the first one to stop him. And I still thought it was a bad stoppage. That's my opinion. All I'm saying is with these young guys fighting each other, and that's what we want to see. We want to see the young guys fighting each other. If it becomes a rematch there, a trilogy, whatever it is,
Yeah.
this is what a lot of fighters that we love today, that we think are Hall of
Yep.
Famers,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
this is what happened. They fought each other at a time where we really didn't know how good they both were, but
Yep.
they proved it in that fight, and then they rematched each other. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir.
all I'm saying is that we can't judge a 25 or excuse me 26-year-old or 23-year-old, 24, however junior is. We can't judge them off of their first fight because they have a
Yes,
long
sir.
career ahead of them.
Yes, sir.
And because they have a long career, and I think they're both good boxers, they could both go
Yes.
beat
Yes.
some of the top guys as how we look at it. And the thing is, like I said earlier, today's boxing ain't yesterday's boxing.
No, it's not. No, it's
Yes,
not. Damn, you
yes,
said a mouthful. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not.
But tell these people to leave yesterday's boxing out of today's box. Tell today's boxers
but that's
to
what
leave
we judge.
yesterday's
But
boxing
crush,
out of.
crush. That's what we judge fighters off of.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
No, but
because we're
you
so
can't do
and
that.
y'all but because y'all are so and I say this respectfully, y'all older than me. Y'all know the
Yes,
history
sir.
of boxing better than I do.
Yes, sir.
But I do understand that when I watch Floyd, when I watch Shane Mosley, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
When I watch the Golden Boy, you know what I'm saying? Man, one of my favorite fighters of the era, you know what I'm saying? And Mayorga is one of my favorite fighters. He
Yeah.
one of the most disrespectful motherfuckers, but one of my favorite fighters. Paul
Yeah.
Williams. Hey, shout out to that brother. If Paul Williams didn't ever get paralyzed, I thought that he'll put hands on a lot of these
No,
guys.
he would have beat. He would have beat. I'm gonna tell you something. He, in my humble opinion, I believe he would have beat Floyd. In my humble opinion. My
Hey,
humble opinion.
if Floyd would have fought Winky, I would have put my money on Winky. Me
Okay, I
personally.
respect that. I respect that, though. I respect
But,
that.
but but at the same time, even then, we didn't like they were still younger guys, and we didn't understand like we didn't understand who was gonna be that guy. Floyd ended up being that guy. Shout out to
Yeah.
Floyd. But
Yes, he did.
we see I see it the same way. The same way I see that era is how I see this era. No, we
Yeah.
need these young guys
Oh,
to fight each other. And the reason
let me
we
ask y'all a
need
question.
go ahead.
I'm sorry, bro. I gotta say this because you made me think about something, and we gotta give Ricky Hatton some love, man. Ricky, the hitman, had. We gotta
Hey,
show him a little. We gotta
real
show him a
quick,
little love.
rest in peace, man. Ricky
Yes, sir.
Hatton,
Yes,
rest
sir.
R.I.P. to Ricky Hatton.
Yes,
Ricky
sir.
Hatton, the one thing, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't think Ricky Hatton was that good, but
Yeah, yeah.
but Ricky Hatton didn't have no problem fighting anybody. He
No, he
wanted
did not.
he
No, he
he
did
was
not.
he wanted all the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
boy.
I give him more credit, win, lose, or draw. One of the reasons I give, even at this current moment in time, um, Sean Porter. I give
Yeah.
Sean Porter so much credit because he ain't ducked nobody. Like he wanted the smoke. And my problem today is these guys don't want the smoke the way that the guys of my generation
Yeah.
and I ain't even I don't look at myself as old, but
Yes, sir.
I'm on the Grumpy OG show, so I might be
Yes,
old.
sir.
But at the
Man,
same
don't do.
time, I never looked at Sean. Man, Sean, I give so much credit to Sean Porter because you tell me who Sean Porter didn't fight. He
Yes,
fought
sir.
all them guys in their prime. He fought all of them, and win, lose, or draw. He lost a lot of them fights, but
Oh,
he
yes, he
still
did. Yes, he
fought.
did. He
But he
fought. He
still fought
fought.
him.
He fought. He fought.
And that's what means more to me as a boxing fan. It's not about if you win or lose.
Yeah.
When Devin and Junior fight each other, I'm a fan of both of them. I don't give a damn
Yes, sir.
who
Me too.
win.
Me too.
I don't give a damn who win, who lose. I'm just
Yeah.
happy that y'all fighting each other
Yeah.
because y'all fighting each other at y'all prime right now. That mean a
Mm-hmm.
lot to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Ryan
He made a lot
Garcia,
too.
Ryan Garcia, drug cheat, whatever. Ryan Garcia done, man, he done fought a tank. He done fought Devin. You know what I'm saying? He done went out there trying to get the smoke.
Yes.
Got beat
Yes.
by
Yes, he did.
Rose.
Yes, he did.
I give credit to, and as a true boxing fan, I don't give credit anymore to and I gave credit to wins at one point in time.
Yes.
I had to
Yes.
go.
Yes.
I had to go back and say, man, my favorite fighters, a lot of them lost to each other, but we give you credit for taking the fight and getting in the fight, and that's what we need in the sport of boxing. We don't need niggas, man. I'm trying to pad my record and do this and that and all. No, we want to see you get the smoke. We want to see you in the ring with the best,
Man,
and
what? What?
that, Go ahead. Y'all know I'm long
No,
winded.
bro. I say, bro. When I sometimes I be saying stuff, I'm saying like, what? Bro. Keep going, keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking, bro.
All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I just want to see y'all in there with the best. When you get in there with the best, then win, lose, or draw, you're getting credit from me. The same way I give Canelo credit for fighting Bud, right?
Yes, sir.
A lot of people say it was a cherry pick going wrong on Canelo's side. They say that now. But before the fight happened, they said it
Yes,
was a
sir.
money grab from Bud.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't none of it. It wasn't none of that. These are two great fighters, two of the biggest fighters, the most legendary fighters in their prime right now that we know of. And for them to face off the way they did, and
Yes,
Bud
sir.
put hands on Canelo
Yes,
when
sir.
Bud was the underdog. Bud was the one that was too small. Bud was the one that we don't know if he gonna be able to take the power of Canelo. Bud was the and then Bud go in there and win. I'm not for the shit on Canelo. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Canelo because even though I think you're trying to pull somebody up, bro, you
Yeah,
pulled
yeah.
one of the greatest fighters in this era. In this era, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not saying you pulled
No.
one of the greatest fighters in this era up, and that man went in there and he beat you. And
Hey,
so,
Dog, correction, Doug.
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
I gotta correct you on something.
correct me.
Yeah, yeah.
Canelo did not call for this fight. Bud
Oh
Crawford
no,
did.
no. Yeah, he did, bro. He did call for this
Bud
fight.
Crawford was calling for this fight. Remember, Canelo said no the first couple of times. Once he realized and wanted that it to be known that he ain't want no smoke with David Benavidez, and I need a nice little comfortable check because I'm used to making comfortable money. Well, let me just go ahead and
Yeah.
get this guy what he wants. So yeah, he wasn't calling for Bud. Bud called
No,
for him and he finally
I'm
answered.
not saying that. I'm not saying that Canelo called for the fight. What I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
is that Bud was the one who said, and we didn't even expect Bud to move up like he did until the fight was made. Like
Yes,
we
sir.
didn't
Yes,
expect
sir.
it. We didn't expect it. And so all I'm saying, because we were looking for Canelo to fight a David Benavidez, which I still don't think will ever happen. But don't and I want to put this in perspective. I want to put this in perspective. When we give Bud the credit we're giving him, it's only because Canelo did what he's done what he's done, but Canelo has. And if Canelo would have fought David Benavidez, win, lose, or draw, we're gonna give you credit for it because you fighting one of the best guys there. That's the fight we wanted to see you in. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Yes,
We
sir.
wanted to
Yes, sir.
see
Yeah.
you fight Charlo. We didn't
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
not the little Charlo. And shout out to Mel. Shout out to him. But Mel got up there and what Mel did? Mel got hit on the arms a couple times and took a knee.
Yep. He fell, and that man fell down, and broke his crown. He fell down,
And
and broke his crown.
but the thing is
Mhm.
we watched Bud come up from a weight class even lower than what Mel was at. And then Bud got in there and put hands on Canelo. And it's interesting because I still want to see Mel and Bud fight, right? I want to see Maul, Big Charlo and Bud fight. I want to see both of them fight.
Yeah, yeah. Big Charlo, Big Charlo,
I,
Big Charlo.
I I don't think we see him.
Man,
I
boy,
don't I don't think we
good.
see him, but I want to see him because and the reason I don't think we see him is because if Canelo punching on you like this and you take your knees and then Bud get up there and put hands on this man,
But one thing
bro,
about
you
me,
not
I'm gonna put it up right there.
it ain't the same energy, bro. It's not the same energy. And
Mm-mm.
all I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to shit on none of the fighters. I'm just saying that Bud deserves all the credit in the world. People told me even after the Medramon fight, I thought that Bud won that fight. You know what I'm saying? I think I scored it 8-4. I thought
Yeah.
it was a decent fight. Bud didn't look, but who cares how Bud looked? Who cares? I thought it was an 8-4 fight, me personally. But
Yeah,
people thought it was closer than that. I ain't never heard nobody say that Bud didn't win.
yeah. I agree
Bud,
with you, bro.
Bud made this fight look easier. Bud made the EJ fight look easier. And I think that's the guy that Bud is. He gets up for the big fights. And this is the only last point, and then I'm passing the mic. I wish we would have seen him in big fights earlier in his career because, and my one criticism of Bud, this is always been my criticism. He shouldn't have signed back with with Top Rank. Shouldn't have signed back. I don't think he understood the star. I ain't gonna say star power. I ain't gonna say ability. I don't think he understood that, man. You have an opportunity to make bigger fights earlier in your career, and if he would have did that,
Yeah.
then the one thing that I can't argue against when people argue with me about Bud, and I'm not even a huge Bud fan, but I can never his resume will always be somewhat suspect. It'll always be there. Outside of Sean Porter, Errol Spence, and Canelo Alvarez. Outside of those names, if you want to say Gamboa, if you want to say, I give him Victor Postile, me personally. Outside of that, his resume will always be suspect to a lot of these guys. And
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, bro. I'm listening. I'm sitting here listening, bro. Go ahead. Do your thing, man. Ain't the one thing about me, man, and Mr. Grumpy, the other Grumpy, and we got something to say. We'll jump in. Right or wrong, bro.
Right.
No. But y'all know I get long with it, and this y'all
No,
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
Man, we
I'm
ain't
trying to
worried
be in
about you
order.
getting long-winded.
No, we're not worrying about that, bro. We're not worrying about that. Go ahead, bro. We're not worrying about none of that. We listening, bro.
All I'm
I'm
saying,
happy.
all I'm saying at the end of the day, Bud not gonna get credit for certain fighters because they weren't the upper echelon, and I
Yeah,
feel like he had a better chance to fight the upper echelon if he didn't
yeah.
sign back with Top Rank. But he did what was best for his
Okay.
pockets.
Hold on, Doug. Now,
Go
now
ahead.
let me ask you something. This is how I jump in. Let me ask you something. Doug, had he fought, okay, Floyd beat 23 world champions, right? Am I correct?
23 in a row.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Because I want your real answer on this. I want to put it this. Could Bud beat all those people that Floyd beat? What do you think? What do y'all think? Let me hear what y'all think. Name a few fighters off that list you think could have possibly beat Bud off Floyd's list, if you can.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Bud would have stopped some of those guys that Floyd didn't stop. I think so the problem is
Yeah,
Floyd started at a lower weight class, and
yeah, he
because
did. Yeah, he did.
so because of that, I kind of take those guys out of there. I think Bud will fuck all them. Um,
I don't know.
I hey, you look. I'm thinking right now. I gotta.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna
I
just throw some names out there.
go ahead.
I just throw the
Go
names
ahead,
out
go ahead,
there,
go
and
ahead.
y'all say if you beat them or not.
Okay,
Shane
okay,
Hey,
Mosley.
Chris, go ahead, Chris.
go ahead, Chris.
Shane Mosley. Oscar
I
Who he
Silva.
got
say, Chris?
Bud. I got Bud.
Who he say? Who Chris? Who he say? I couldn't hear you. I can hear you.
He said Shane Mosley.
Uh, dang. Woo.
I got Bud.
You talking about all this is prime, right? Prime.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, prime. I'm gonna take Bud. I take Bud.
See, here's the thing. I
Yeah,
fucked with Bud, but he ain't beat nobody good in their prime.
yeah.
Mosley, the prime Shane Mosley.
That's why we get.
But that's
Y'all
what I
must have forgot
said.
what the
That's what I
prime
just
Shane
said.
Mosley was doing to motherfuckers. But
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
But
say
yeah,
but
yeah.
but 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 at the same time, Chris, I just said that, and the thing is
Yeah,
this:
yeah.
it's hard for me. Like when you ask the question, I'm just telling you if I'm looking at
Yes,
both
sir.
of them in their prime, like I don't even think Bud in his prime right now, right? Canelo Alvarez beat Shane Mosley. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, past prime Shane Mosley.
But see, but this is a past prime Bud Crawford. And Bud
Yeah,
put
yeah, yeah,
hands
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
Canelo. That's why I'm saying like it's hard for me to answer these questions. I can only tell you what I believe would happen, but I don't think we'll ever. Well, it ain't. I don't think we will never know what truly would happen. So I can only give you my opinion. I think the Bud that I seen beat Canelo, man, I think Bud beat all them. You named a fighter outside of Floyd, man. I think I don't. The Floyd Mayweather is the one guy. I think Floyd and Bud. I don't.
Okay,
I think it's a chess match.
let's
Anybody
get to
else
the
you
nitty
Why
name,
gritty.
they beat
What about
Manny?
Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao. Prime Manny. Prime Manny.
Bud will fuck Manny Pacquiao. Man, if y'all not remember, Bud fucked up what's the nigga name?
Yeah, I'm
Jeff
talking about
Horn.
prime. Jeff
Hold on,
Horn, but I'm
hold on,
talking about
hold on,
prime. They cheated Manny. They cheated Manny.
hold on.
Right
Wait a
now.
minute, wait a minute.
Yes,
If you
sir.
I don't know if you remember, they wanted to make the Bud Crawford fight, Bud and Manny Pacquiao.
They did.
Bob Arum stopped it. Bob Arum because he said he didn't want Manny to get fucked up.
No, okay, I can agree with all that, and I agree with you, brother. I'm saying, but I'm talking about prime Manny of your heart of hearts. What do you think?
Bud would fuck Manny up.
Okay. That right there is your opinion. I think that the prime Manny will give him hell. I think it'll be the best fight of his career, but I still favor Bud.
We wanted that fight at that time.
Yeah,
And
I still favor.
mind you, remember before Manny fought Jeff Horn, and that was a
Yes,
close
yes,
fight.
yes.
I thought it was a robbery, in my opinion. I thought Manny Pacquiao won the fight, but at the same time, Manny Pacquiao shouldn't even been fighting him. He shouldn't even been fighting Jeff Horn.
Yes,
He
sir.
should have been fighting
Yes,
Bud
sir.
Crawford.
Man, now this whole
Okay.
Manny Pacquiao Bud Crawford situation. Um, now Bob Arum says, "Oh, I didn't do the fight because I cared about Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao wanted the fucking smoke. Fuck what you think about with the smoke. Give me what the fuck I want." We know Bob
But
Arum
he
is a
gave him
capping ass
Jeff Horn.
motherfucker,
He gave
huh?
the nigga Jeff Horn, and Jeff Horn ended up, and once again, like I say, I think it was a robbery, but he gave him Jeff Horn, and he lost the fight to Jeff Horn, and then Bud went out there and beat the shit out of Jeff Horn.
That Jeff Horn shit was a fucking robbery.
I agree with you, but I can't. What? All right. What you want from me? What you want? I'm a fan. What you want? What?
All I'm
What?
saying is this. I don't think he would have beat everybody that Floyd fought. I don't think so. I don't think so. Um,
Who he would have lost to, in your opinion? Respectfully.
it's a possibility he could have lost to a lot of those guys.
Who?
Who?
Yeah,
Any of them.
yeah.
Listen. Like I told you, I don't think he would have beat a damn Oscar. I don't
Oh,
think he would have beat a
he
damn
wouldn't have beat. He
Manny.
wouldn't have beat all. He wouldn't have beat
Man,
all these people.
he would have fucked Oscar up, bro.
Hell no. I don't know about
Brother,
that.
he
No.
I
would have.
disagree with that. He would have beat
You know
Oscar.
how many people didn't fuck Oscar up? You a prime Oscar? I don't know, man. I don't fucking know.
So you telling
Now,
me?
a
Hold on.
past
Let me
prime Oscar shit.
hold on. Let me ask.
Wait. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
A past prime Oscar. Listen, these dudes past they probably would have whipped their ass. I don't think Terrence Crawford would have beat all them dudes in their fucking prime like
You got
that.
to remember,
He probably would have got put on his
Crush.
ass
When,
fucking bad.
Crush. When we asking the question, we got to
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah,
We got to
yeah.
remember the age that Oscar was, the age what Crawford was, because we talking about who Crawford would beat on Floyd resume. You got to remember the age aspect of it. So you
I'm
telling
not,
me,
listen, when I talk about prime, I ain't talking about age aspect.
okay,
That's
okay.
not prime. Everybody keep adding age on the fucking prime. You
They
could
can
be
only
in your
fight. They can
prime
only fight at
at
a
a later
certain
age.
time. They can only fight
It's
at a
all
certain
about
time.
when your skill set is at its highest fucking peak, when it's at the highest level. You can't turn that volume up no higher. That's your damn pick. That's your shit. When you got the soul glow like sure fucking up. That's when you in your motherfucking prime.
All right. Let's do this. Do me
That's
a
your
favor.
age.
Hold on. OG, do me a favor.
I'm just saying.
Because when you ask the question, I'm talking about Bud at that time versus the other fighter that you're gonna speak on at that time. That's what I'm talking about. Um, are we talking about when they were in, or when they would be able to fight each other? Are we talking about just who's the better fighter?
Man, I'm talking about these dudes fighting each other at their fucking best. Something that Mr. Terrence Crawford has not done in his tremendous career. Has not fought a lot of guys at their fucking best. I'm talking boxing. I pull theirs back. For every coin, there's a head and there's a tail. I'm gonna flip both sides because that's what I do. A lot of y'all like to stay on one side of the coin. I don't do that. I talk about both sides of the coin because they exist.
I don't, and this is why I always tell you, OG, you smarter than me because I don't even understand both sides of the coin. I don't even understand it. So that's why I asked that. Break it down for me because if 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 Pacquiao would have fought Bud before he fought Jeff Horn, Bud would have fucked Pacquiao up.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Nobody don't know about that. It should have happened. Cause all that shit Bob Arum was worrying about Manny career, he's full of shit.
Man, but
Because he didn't have to save Manny at
man,
that fucking time.
that
But
that
let me
that.
finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish, Dub. That's bullshit that Bob was talking. That's crap. Like I said, you can't say nothing slick to an oil spill. That was a whole bunch of fucking cat. Manny Pacquiao had already solidified them fucking stuff with opponents. This Bud is a newcomer at this time. So why the fuck you worrying about your old money? You supposed to be protecting your new money. Why you want to be worrying about protecting old fucking money? I'm from the streets, my guy. I know the talk. No, motherfucker. He pulled the goddamn reverse psychology, a catch 22 on y'all. Y'all ain't even get it. Because if he had that much confidence in young Terrence Crawford, he would have sicked him on Pacquiao's ass. Pacquiao wasn't bringing Bob Arum much anything for his revenue. Y'all ain't. What?
But
So
the
when
problem,
Bob said that bullshit, I wanted to pull
hold
up
on,
on Bob.
Chris, correct me if I'm wrong. I just want to make sure I'm right about what you're saying. So you saying that the same time when Bob came out and he sent Manny Pacquiao to fight Jeff Horn, right? We agree on that point. We agree on that, correct?
Yeah, go ahead.
So when he sent Manny Pacquiao to fight Jeff Horn and told us he didn't want Bud to fight Manny because he loved Manny too much, according to him. So you telling me that you don't think Bud would have whooped Manny at that time?
Nope.
Man, you out of order.
No, you out of order.
Jeff Horn did enough to win a fucking fight against.
Jeff Horn pulled off a fucking robbery.
And then Manny,
You just said it.
and then Bud
No,
went,
Dub. You
and
just
then,
said it
and
was a
then,
robbery.
but hold
But
on, hold on, hold
you
on,
can't say it was a robbery, Dub, but then just say he pulled off enough. What is it?
then,
Did he
hold
pull
on,
off enough to win,
then
or was it a
Bud,
robbery?
and then Bud went and put hands on Jeff Horn. Did he not?
No, you ain't going to answer
Hold
my
on, answer the
question
question
with a
first before
question.
you can give your explanation. I have no problem with no explanation. Just answer the question first. After Manny Pacquiao when Bob Arum said that he didn't want to put Manny Pacquiao in the ring with Bud Crawford, he said he gonna send him to Australia against Jeff Horn. He expected Manny Pacquiao to win that fight. Jeff Horn wins the fight, and then Bud go put hands on Jeff Horn. You telling me you don't think that Bud would whoop Manny Pacquiao at that same motherfucking time?
Well, Bob should have let it happen.
Man, I'm
not trying to hear that shit.
All right. See,
I'm an OG, man.
hold on, OG. But now you calling me cat when I said from the beginning.
I'm not talking about you, Dub. I'm talking about goddamn Bob Arum with that bullshit. Y'all buy that bullshit that Bob Arum's talking about.
No, that's not what I'm buying. What I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, I think Bud would have beat Manny Pacquiao.
I'm not saying Bud would have beat him. All they would have put him in the dirt. How he would have treated him, we don't know that.
No, but no, that's not my. That's not. But that's not. But you're missing my whole point. You're missing my point. My whole point is that because of the business deals, and the one I said this previously, the one thing I can criticize Bud about is the business deals that he made. I said that from the beginning. And then I made the point that if you make a good business deal, you end up in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. You don't end up and even though we all thought and I thought Manny Pacquiao would beat the shit out of Jeff Horn. I actually thought it was a much closer fight than what it was judged, me personally. But whatever. My thing is I think Bud beat both of them because Bud went and beat Jeff Horn. I thought Bud would have put hands on Manny Pacquiao. And the reason Bob Arum said he didn't put Bud in the or Manny in the ring with Bud is because he loved Manny too much. He knew that Bud would put hands on Manny Pacquiao.
Man, he loved Manny too much, my motherfucking ass.
He didn't say that. Hold on.
No, I'm agree with you. But still, I ain't buying it. But I agree with you. Bob is full of fucking shit. That's coming to show me you didn't care about Buzz Crawford's goddamn career.
But we knew that.
No. What I mean by that, why wouldn't you, like I said, why would you protect new money? What is the new money? You done made money off of Manny. Manny, bro, what Manny Pacquiao would put him in a fucking dirt soda. Fuck what? Manny had already had his legacy fights and all that shit. Now, like I said, you got old money, you got new money. Old money, you ain't got to secure no more. That shit is there. This sounds like you worrying about you either stalling new money out or you bullshitting with the new fucking money.
But Craig, did you hear what I said?
Wait, hold up real quick. This is the reason why Terence Crawford got the fuck away from Bob Arum. Because that's bullshit. You didn't want to put Terence Crawford on that fucking pedestal, that rotten motherfucker. Y'all didn't catch that catch-22? Because we know Bob only take his fighters but so far. So he throws this bullshit out here for most of y'all to buy. And I think I'm probably the only dumb motherfucker that never bought that bullshit because I know better and I know business. This is your up-and-coming dude. This is your up-and-coming guy. This guy's already fucking made. So why not give your new guy the fucking chance or get your guy to pass the torch down to your other guy? That don't make business sense. That don't make business sense. Then he was running around lying.
Crush.
Hold up real quick and I'm going to pass it to you, Dub. Then Bob was running around lying. Bob ran around lying. Oh, he never asked for the fight. He went from, he never asked for the fight to I'm protecting him. And then he wanted to fucking fight the whole time. You should have let Terence Crawford, he should have let Terence Crawford whoop his ass back then. You know how much his motherfucking status would have rose then? That's the shit I'm talking about.
But Crush, this is the one thing that I said from the beginning. The man made bad business moves as far as re-signing with Tyrank. I understand what he was getting paid, but if I'm gonna re-sign with you, no, you got to give me this fight. I watched, and you spoke on this earlier when Devin Haney signed with Top Rank for a 3-fight deal. He said, "I want Kambosos. I understand I got to have a rematch with Kambosos, but I want to be undisputed. Then I want to fight Lomachenko." He made that. That's what Bob made happen. And so all I'm saying is in that situation, if you're not getting the Pacquiao fight, then why resign? Why resign over there? That's the one criticism I have with Bud. Nothing else. Why resign if I'm not gonna get the fights that I want?
Because he gave it to him. That's my point.
He did. He never. Bud never fought Pacquiao.
That's what I'm saying.
So why resign?
No, he could have fought him before resigning. That's the reason why he didn't resign. I'm not talking about after resigning could have made it happen. That's why the man got the fuck away from him because he kept on bullshit.
No, he re-signed with Top Rank. Even after that, hence the reason he fought Jeff Horn. And then when he went, even when he was moving up at the time, he go and I say this respectfully. Go look at how the conversation went between him and EJ. We all wanted to see, and this was a few years later, but we all wanted to see him and EJ fight, right? But he was still under contract with Top Rank. So he ended up fighting Dongo, became undisputed then, and this is actually before the Pacquiao fight. That was before the Pacquiao fight. But the thing is, when he re-signed, it when even when him and Errol was sitting there talking to each other, what did he say? Man, tell Bob to talk to Al. Bob was standing right there. And Bob and Al, I don't know what the smoke was, but they hadn't did no type of business together. And then I give them credit because the one business that they did do there when he had a chance to fight Sean Porter. Why the fuck are you fighting Sean Porter instead of Errol Spence? I just think that it was bad business as far as the sport of boxing goes at the time. That's my opinion. And I'm not in those back rooms. I don't know what the hell really happened. So I can only give you what I think. But I just feel like, man, bro, you had opportunities to make bigger fights. But going back to Top Rank, especially in the prime of your career, and at least if you were to go back to Top Rank and they give you the Manny Pacquiao fight, that's one thing. But imagine we could have seen Bud Crawford versus Keith Thurman. You wouldn't have had no problem with that fight, would you?
All I'm saying is, y'all not getting what I'm saying. Bob Errol. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about Bud. I'm talking about Bob fucking Errol. Bob Errol could have gave Terence Crawford his first big ass fucking fight. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the decision that Bud made. I'm talking about Bob punk ass, pepper ass Errol. Because nobody there's no fucking way. I'm not gonna get that torch pass from inside. Why wouldn't I do it? You want to keep it in house? They said in house. So why the fuck you ain't keep it in house the right fucking way? All these years we waiting for Terence Crawford to get his first big fucking fight. He could have got that if fucking Bob would have gave me Manny. That would have been his first big ass fight. Bob didn't want to give it to him. That's what I'm saying. He didn't want to give it to Terrence. He came up with some bullshit excuse talking about he protected Manny Pacquiao. Get the fuck out of here. What's the protecting shit? You don't need to protect somebody that's already made. He didn't want to give that black man that first big ass motherfucking goddamn spotlight, payday or fucking fight, and ain't none of y'all catch that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
That's when the protection league started.
That's what I'm talking about. Not Bud, not Manny, fucking Bob. You robbed him of that. Why you ain't give it to him, Bob? Oh, wow, I don't do that much for black fighters. That's why the man had to get the fuck away from you.
Hey,
that was then he throw out a fucking Jeff wanted to throw a fucking monkey wrench in the motherfucking way. Then we had to wait until Terrence Crawford get all the way to motherfucking goddamn Errol Spence. Should have already had a couple of big fights before this. It was well deserved. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, look, OG. Do you want me to be honest, or you want me to lie to you?
No, listen.
No, I'm joking. Man,
yo, hey, when I'm just telling you what happened,
no.
I'm putting it on Bob, bitch ass.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you is I gotta get it. It's 2:00 where I'm at, so brother need a tad.
2:00 where I'm at, man. Go get you some sleep. I'm at work, man. I'm gonna go another couple minutes and I'm out of here.
Hold on, what happened to CD? What CD at?
His phone probably died.
CDK, pull back up, man. Y'all do y'all thing. But man, shout out to the Grumpy OGs, man. Any chance when y'all go live, I try my best to pull up over here, cause man, y'all my big brothers, man. Y'all my big brothers.
I'm trying to pick a slot, but I got my man, he got so many hustles, so I got to grab my partner when he's available, because he's either hustling or he's sleeping. He's sleeping or he's hustling. So, hey, I got to catch him whenever he's ready to rock.
That's what them hustlers do, man.
That's what they do, man.
Hey, look, that's why I got to tell you now. Shit, I got to go to work in the morning, so.
I'm already on the hustle. You know where I'm at.
I already know what it is, OG. Much love and respect. I appreciate you. Man, shout out to CDK. Man, OG, I appreciate you so much, man. When I call you the big homie, Jay, no, it comes from a place of love and respect, because man, you one of them guys, if that makes sense. You know what I mean. You one of them.
Right.
And man, I got a lot of love for that. And I really appreciate you allowing me to rock. I apologize, but 2:00 was my cutoff time. And I was like,
that's good, dog. Come through and shoot the gift, man. Kick it for as long as you can kick it for. That's all. I don't want to hold nobody hostage. I already been accused of that already. They let me free.
Hold on. You said you were holding hostages?
Yeah, man. I was accused of holding hostages.
Well, they out of order.
We'll talk about that on the next episode, man.
We'll work on it. We'll work on it, OG. All right, my brother. Love you and appreciate you.
Same here, bro. Hey, I'm going for a couple more minutes. I got my man A1 Hoop Zone in the building. I got my man Mr. Calm, Cool, and Collective, a.k.a. Thomas Hill on Chills in the building. We just busted it up. About Bud Crawford and is he gonna break in? Where he break in and slide the greatest of all time? All this other stuff, but I don't think Bud Crawford don't owe me anything. Bud Crawford did not leave anything on the plate, and he damn sure didn't leave any meat on the bone. Him going to 160, I'm not interested in it, because there's nothing interesting or anything at 160 pounds that interests my mind and I want to see Bud Crawford fight somebody. Terrence Crawford just had a legacy fight. Why would I want to see Terrence Crawford do anything less than a legacy fight? It took him a while to get to this point. So why should I want to see him go for less right afterwards? That's why I said with all his splendor and what he had gave us every time he got in the ring. Because one thing about Terrence Crawford that every last one of us can agree on, no matter if you're a fan of Terrence Crawford or not, Terrence Crawford never gave boxing fans a letdown performance. One thing about Terrence Crawford, always went in the ring and performed at his best. Never, ever gave me a boring fight. Even when some of his opponents was people that shouldn't have been in the ring with him, or people we didn't even care about him being in the ring with, did that make him want to go in and perform any different than any other time? No. So when you have a fighter, a champion with a mindset like that, you give them the utmost respect. Because you have fighters that go right in the ring and simply rob us out of our money. Go in the ring and stink it up. They ain't focused. They never was really too focused. And they perform. Their performance be ass. Terrence Crawford never gave me a night of that. And this is one of the main reasons why I respect him. This is why as a boxing fan, I can say, man, you don't need to do nothing else. Me, man, right off into the sunset. Fuck this game. After a while, you gotta say, fuck this game. Let these fighters go. Because you guys know how detrimental this sport is. And all I want to do, or all what I would like to see, is for all these fighters to get in this sport and get everything and anything they want out of it. Not what I want for them out of it. It's not my career. It's theirs. Especially for the young Black American fighters. They can be doing a whole bunch of different stuff. And I'm not talking about different positive things. So, with that being said, of course I want the best for them in the most detrimental sport on the planet. So, if they can make their money, build generational wealth, make investments, then I don't want them to have to be in there too damn long. Because we've seen fighters. This is one thing I'm always going to include in my dialogues. Because we talk about the entertainment. And we talk about how we want to see somebody get their head knocked off. Teeth knocked in the spit bucket and all that. But people be dying. People have died becoming this sport. From this sport. So that's why. Once these fighters get what they want out of it, man, let them get the hell up out of here. Just look at all the fighters. Just look at all the fighters that we've seen that are not in good condition. Look at all these fighters who could barely talk, who could barely hold a pen or a pencil in their damn hand. And y'all talking about, oh yeah, I want to see him keep on fighting. Then you don't really give a fuck about that goddamn fighter, do you? That makes you not a true fan of that fighter if you want to see them to keep putting their goddamn life on the damn line. We lose young brothers, young men to the streets and shit, and then you want them to get in the sport and stay in there as long as you feel as though you don't want to see them no goddamn more in the sport. You want somebody to keep putting their life on the line to entertain you. Do you know how painful that is? You're stubborn. So no, I don't want to see Terrence Crawford fight anyone else. He did it all. Rick Timms in the building. So why should he keep on going through training camp after training camp after training camp to entertain you? You know how many fighters wish they would have said, man, I wish I wouldn't have let the boxing fans suck me up. They kept on dragging me back into this sport. It messes their lives up. People can't, man, y'all need to stop it. Y'all let Terrence Crawford ride off into the sunset if you care about Terrence Crawford. If you really care about Terrence Crawford and you really satisfied with what Terrence Crawford done, let him ride off into the damn sunset. But if he choose to stay in, then do it. But let him make that decision. Let him make that decision. You don't owe me nothing else. Because there's nothing else in sport of boxing that Terrence Crawford can do that can top what the fuck he just did this past weekend. So after a while, I don't want to see these fighters still in the ring for shits and giggles. Because when they just in the ring for shits and giggles, that's when you start complaining. I'm going back to what I said before. Y'all start complaining. Cherry pick talk. Well, what else you wanted to do? You wanted him to stay in the damn sport. He did enough. He did everything he could do, took on all the type of challenges he can. So now he's sitting in there, just getting free fucking money because that's his prerogative. But this is what happened. You want to see him stay around. Ain't nothing else there. Let him go. But like I said, Crawford wants to go down to 160 pounds because he know it doesn't matter the level of opposition he gets in the ring with. That's he getting that ching. He finally he's finally getting his way. He finally got it his way. But all y'all going to say the same things about Terrence Crawford if he stays in the sport and starts taking on opponents that should be considered a cherry pick. Are y'all going to have that same energy for Terrence Crawford? Are y'all going to shoot Terrence Crawford back out like you did Floyd Mayweather, like you did Oscar De La Hoya and all these other damn fighters when they fought all the best that they can fight? That's why when something is over, it's over. Let it go. Because after that, now they just tarnishing their beautiful goddamn career. Because I don't want to see him retire yet. I know he did everything, but I want to see him again and again and again and again. Now you complain, he ain't fighting nobody. Man, I don't like Bud no more. Bud starting to get ahead with all this and all that. Well, which would be careful what you ask for. Then you say you didn't want to see that man retire. After that man fought, took on all the top opponents that he can take on, possibly. So before y'all get to crying and shit, just hopefully that man retire. Either way, I'm for him. But I'm for the safer route of these fighters. Once they make that goddamn money, man, get the fuck up on out of here. You know what I mean? Get on. I got him. Rick, my God, that's my man, Pots and Pans. I ain't on my laptop, so I can't do it for the laptop right now. That's my guy, Rick Timms. I've been on Rick for a minute, Tommy Hill. Think I knew Rick before I met you, Tommy Hill. That's my man. But yeah, Bud, definitely pound for pound king of this era, and he's definitely Whatever one you want to call it. You can call him TBE of this era, or you can call him the GOAT of this era. Either way, you're correct. Of his era. Not all time. Now, when you put him at on your all-time list is your opinion, but don't try to make it a motherfucking fact, because you're not going to get a lot of agreements with that. You know that's what it is. Terrence Crawford don't need to show me anything else. Go spend time with that beautiful fucking family and spend that damn money. But like I said, if he comes back and doing some grabs, I'm not gonna be complaining because I understand the hustle, understand the game. Most of y'all don't because y'all gonna get to complaining. He got every right to do that. Regardless, this is right. His prerogative. Terrence Crawford don't need to do anything else. The only thing Terrence Crawford would be doing, he'd be doing any fighter that he gets in the ring with a favor. Because Terrence Crawford don't need nobody now. He don't need no name on his resume now. He don't need no damn body. He don't. Somebody might need him. Hey, fuck it. Crack the bank for crack their head for your service. I get it. And I think once he comes down off of celebration, and it's a hell of a celebration, it's definitely a hell of a high to be on. I expect Terrence Crawford to be on that goddamn cloud for a whole nother as long as he wants to. Just come down from time to time and holler at your boys. There he is. He's back and
Hey,
built.
bro, I'm not going, Crush. I'm not leaving no more, bro. I had to eat me some. My cousin, my little cousin, right? Plus my nephew. Now he can cook a little bit, Crush, but he put too much rosemary, in his spaghetti. My head sweating, man. You know I'm bald head already. Man, the top of my head is standing up like I got her. Crush,
Oh, man, that's funny, man.
Man, I'm talking about Crush. I said, man, look, he had me so discombobulated. I forgot I was even on. I said, hold on. Me and Crush doing a show. Let me get back. But I ain't going to work.
It's all good, man.
Hey, Crush. Yeah, what Dub go, Crush?
Oh, your Dub had to get some rest because he got to get ready for work. So he went and got some rest, man. You know, one of the hardest working guys on here. But yeah, Bud, you know, I was just telling people, you know, man, let Bud run off into the sunset. Bud don't need nobody. People need him. He'll just be doing favors for people and grabbing a bag if he continues. But if I was Bud, hey, Bud, say fuck us all, Bud, respectfully, and get your ass up on out of here. And let's see what everybody else is going to do. Because now the spotlight is on everybody else. It's on everybody else. What's your favorite fighter going to do? We ain't going to keep this on damn Bud. Bud did his thing. On to the next. Who's next?
Hey, Crush. Yo. One thing. I got my cousin Nate right here. You know Nate. Let's ask her about her favorite fighter, Javante Tank Davis, and what she think going on with him and Jake Paul. Hold on, go ahead, man. No, don't get scared. No, don't get scared. Hold on. Get on there and just say a few things. Hold on. Go ahead. You can say, but tell me, what do you think about, like, him fighting? Do you think that he should take this fight with Jake Paul? Do you think he should be doing something different? Just go ahead and talk to the people right quick.
I can't. I think he should take the fight.
Hold on. Let them hear you. They can hear you. Talk.
I think he should take the fight and whoop his ass. I'm having to sleep now.
Okay. But I'm saying, do you think that he's ducking and dodging? Do you think that he's ducking and dodging other fighters like Shakur? Like, me and Crush like him. But people are saying, Crush, you hear what I'm saying, Crush? Like, people are saying that he's ducking Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. So I want to get you, because I know you know your stuff. She kind of asleep right now, Crush. But I want to hear her. I want people to talk. You know what I'm saying? And know.
Yeah, tell sis to
Yeah,
go on and talk. Let us hear what she got on her
real
mind.
quick, Tommy, real quick before you get to cooking. Now I want her to hear me real quick because see,
It better not be Mr. Hill.
I already
It better not
been
be.
I had got
Oh,
an
that's Mr.
introduction
Hill.
about you from your cousin CDK, my brother, that you know your
Yeah,
shit. And one
that's
thing
right.
that I
You hear him
love
though.
is women
You hear him
that
though.
can talk sports. Especially
That's
this
it.
sport right here, my
That's
favorite
it.
sport of all time, because life is a fight. So what I'm
She
saying
know
to
her shit,
you,
Crush.
listen, I want her to hear me. What I'm saying to you,
Yeah,
don't
he
be
wants
all
you to hear him.
shy.
Listen.
Come up here and talk
You
your
hear him?
shit.
Talk your shit. Talk about
I
anything.
Talk
just
your
got
shit.
tired of sleep.
Yeah,
Matter
Crush.
of fact, hold on, I'm gonna tell her
Crush,
this.
what I'm saying. Hey,
She
Crush.
just been kidnapped, CDK.
Yeah, she been
We
kidnapped,
had her
Crush.
on to
Now
Run
all of a sudden, Crush,
BOG.
she's
She
scared to
locked
talk.
in.
Oh, cut that woman for the air. Cut that one thing. Crush, now all of a sudden, Crush, she's scared to talk. What the hell is happening, Crush? You know what I'm saying, Crush? I wanted to her to
Nah,
show
don't
out
worry
tonight.
about it.
Mr. Hill,
We'll
Mr.
get her.
Hill.
We'll get her. We'll get her. Don't worry
We'll
about
get
it.
her, we'll get her.
CDK, what's good with you, my
Tommy
good
Hill,
brother?
what's
Hey,
up, baby?
Oh
Mr.
man,
Ladies and
Hill.
gentlemen, let me
Mr.
do this the
Hill.
right way.
Go
I
ahead,
got
go
one
ahead,
of
go
the
ahead, sir.
best
Go ahead.
voices,
I'm trying to stay
one
on
of the
chill.
best
Honestly,
energies, one of the most positive energies on YT. I got
Mm-hmm,
Mr. Calm Cool Collective,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
aka Mr. Chill Tommy Hill
Damn
in the
right.
building. So when the
Damn
OG
right.
comes in the building, I'm shutting the fuck up and let Mr.
That's right.
Calm Cool Collective
Go
drop
ahead,
his
Mr. Hill.
chill.
Go ahead, Mr. Hill. Go ahead, Mr. Hill. Go ahead.
well, I'm gonna say, I was intrigued to hear what your cousin had to say too, man. I wanted to hear her taking on the situation and on things and how she felt about the current climate of where things are with boxing and where Tank stands in it, and what she thought about the other fights that possibly could be made after the Jake Paul fight. I would love to hear her point. I mean, it's just us three and her. Ain't nobody else tripping out here because ain't nobody kicking it up in here but my man Rick Timms, and he on cloud nine because his man just went up in there and handled his business. So tell her to come on and talk. We want to hear what she got to say. I want to engage in conversation. She good with that or not?
Hey Rick, drop your link, Rick, so people know to sub to you, bro.
Yeah, definitely drop the link, Rick. Drop that link, Rick. Let them know where they can click into real boxing talk. Shout out to my man Rick Timms. My man Rick Timms hold his fighters to a standard, and he don't never waver from that. I appreciate that about that brother. And
Hey,
he on
hey,
cloud nine right now because he went over there and had his boy go walk on Canelo. So
hey. The
shout out
question
to
is this, Tommy.
what's up?
Here's the question because now we didn't got past this. Bud and finally did it. And like
Yeah,
I said, the way Bud Crawford, the style that he went out in, how he handled it, oh, it's pressure on the rest of the game. Oh, it's pressure on everybody else, favorite fighters. Yeah, we got to see what the rest of these guys is going to do now. Let me see if the Debs, the Tanks, the Shakurs, the TOs, and the rest of these boxing bros is going to move like that. Because this is one of the most impressive things I've seen in boxing in years. And I love it. So everybody else, they better show me what they got. Because right now, Mr. Hill, I'm not impressed.
yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not impressed either. I hope that we get the fights because that was a momentous occasion in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody scaling up and slaying the dragon, so to speak. Be interesting to see what Canelo does from this point forward. If he honors the last two fights on his deal and who they are, now that he don't have the hard wheel and he can't put that crown on his logo right now because somebody else is holding the crown. But shout out to him.
Yeah, I think, man, like I said, whatever these guys do, I know right now at this point, they don't have nothing else to prove. So they can just
I
keep pushing
honestly, like you
and get
said, for
money.
for for I mean, Bud is like the only other thing that you could do is either make one fight for 75 or try to get the belts at 60. And I don't know if he want to do that at all either. So, it is what it is. I mean, people gonna do what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him his respect. He did a hell of a job in that ring. He made sure my man was uncomfortable in that ring, and he kept him off balance. And I think more so than anything, come on, man, get that butt outside. I don't know why you gotta wait for me. Sorry about that. Dog, man, this dog don't mess with nobody else when he want to go outside but me. And this ain't even my dog. But yeah, I want to see how boxing moves from this point forward. I want to say that it does get people to think about the current standing on where they are and how they approach the game while they're in it. Because I mean, what are you in it for? I mean, you're in it to make money, Brett. I got you, but don't you want to leave a stamp on it too? So I hope we get some people mail out some tail whoopings and put that stamp on it. What's up, CDK?
Oh, Mr.
You
Hill,
back?
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Hey,
you.
Mr. Hill, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Cause my cousin, she wants to know something too. With everything going on, right? We know that we seen a devastating ass whooping. I'm gonna call it a devastating ass whooping. Man, do y'all really want to see David Benavidez versus? I'm gonna say this right here first, and then I'm gonna give my humble opinion because I ain't been giving. No, I don't want to see David Benavidez versus Bud Crawford. I think that's too much of a weight advantage for David Benavidez. I think David Benavidez is a special fighter, but I think Bud is better than, right now. He's a king, but I just think that David Benavidez is just too much of too much of a side advantage. What do y'all think?
Man, real quick, and out of that time, you'll build on it, because that's going to be a pelican pitch to me.
Yeah.
Bud Crawford moves up to 175 to fight David Benavidez. Bud Crawford ain't leaving that ring with that zero.
What you say?
If Bud Crawford fights David Benavidez, he's not leaving out the ring with that O.
Show the hell ain't.
Yeah, I think either him or Bivol would be a tough task for him. But it would be if they were to fight, it would be for one fell swoop to catch all the belts.
Dang, you right. I want to say something, man. And I got to put this out there. And I got to say something about some bitch that need to be talked about. Ellie Setback. You one racist piece of shit. And I'm going to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect Canelo Alvarez so much for telling the truth. But Ellie Setback has been racist for a long time. He's been getting away with basically saying whatever he want to say about black fighters, lying. And he goes to Canelo and them and Robert Garcia and them and holds their nuts in his hand while he puts them around his lips. He been doing this shit for a long time. And I'm just going to keep it 100. I don't like that dude. That dude lies, man. You went there and told Canelo after the fight, I thought you won, Canelo. You know damn well, and Canelo was a man. Canelo said, no, we didn't win. I respect Canelo for that. But Ellie Setback, man, for a long time now, you've been shitting on black fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I hope somebody take your head, hold it down by the ass, and shit on top of your fucking face. You stupid motherfucker. That's what I wanted to say.
I feel you. I don't see how you can give him the win. I think the most you could actually give him, if you were being generous, was 5 rounds. For sure, 3 or 4. Like some of the first 3 rounds, like you could give them to him. 4 you could not give to him. That's where Crawford did the better work. 5, I think you can give to him. 6, Crawford. 7, possibly you can give to him. But after that, it was all Crawford. And you could see him just getting frustrated as the fight wore down into like after round 10. Like it was like, yo, he was off his timing. He was off his ability to land solidly. I mean, Bud was catching every one of his shots. It was frustrating because he couldn't land clean, and on top of that, he was getting tagged in the process. So it got to the point where he visibly became frustrated, and I think that was more so than anything the reason why you could not give him the fight, because like people say that he lost to your boy. What's his name? The Puerto Rican. Nah, not a Puerto Rican. What's old boy name? I'm having.
You talking about?
I'm talking about the brother that's still fighting right now. He like 50 something. He's still holding it down.
Chocolatito?
Who?
Chocolatito?
No. He's at the division. He's not too far from them.
Oh,
Like,
you
he's at
talking about
6.
what's the guy
I
name?
can't think right now.
Yeah, I know you talking about Tommy. I can't get his name together.
Yeah, the dude that just beat Danny Garcia. I can't think right now, but yeah, him. You know, and different.
What's his fucking name? I was just talking. Somebody was just talking about him.
Yeah,
Anyway,
man, I can't think right now, so I apologize. But the difference in the fights right there was that yeah, he won a lot of the rounds, but he started to like begin visibly like fatigued or slowing down. Whereas in this fight, Bud didn't slow down. Bud continued to ascend and continue to separate himself. And I mean, it made it difficult for them to try to give him the fight. Now they tried to give him the fight because you know that 115 to 113, that's very generous. But shout out to my man Bud. He showed that you know he was in control, and at that point in time he had it flustered and tired mentally. Your boy Canelo had nothing left to give to him, and you know that's what I saw. Now some people disagree with me. They said that they felt he continued to fight until the end, but I saw him literally check out, and that's all because of the game plan and the execution of Terrence Crawford. So shout out Terrence Crawford, man. I got to give him his that. Now the other part of the question when she said was what again? CDK. What was the other part of the question?
CDK. I don't think they hear you.
Do you remember what the other part of the question was?
No, Tommy. Yeah. But
I want to make sure she get her question answered.
Yeah, wait till you come back in. I know you.
But I want to say at the same time, man. You know,
Y'all keep
Canelo. Oh, go ahead, CK. What was the other part of the question?
okay. I want to ask you. I ain't know if y'all can hear me or not. What I'm saying is this right here. David Benavidez is what we was talking about. I feel like
that was it.
yes, sir. Do y'all feel like I forget? Is that's too big of a task? Is that too big of a task for Terrence Bud Crawford? Is what I really want to know. How y'all really truly feel about that?
I think that if anybody can overcome, hey, so far it's been Terrence Crawford. Now, do I think that's a bit much to overcome? I kind of tend to believe so. I think that either he or Bivol would be tough for him to overcome, man, because they both got the similar arm reach, but on top of that, they got a bigger frame. Whereas when he went into the ring with Canelo, he was essentially the same size, if not bigger than him.
He was.
So it wasn't too much of a size difference that he had to work up with. Likewise,
I got the actual weight. I did get the actual weight, y'all. The actual weight on fight night.
So what was the actual weight? You have it. But I will say one thing. It's kind of hard to go against your boy because every time it seems like he put his mind to something, he get it done. Mm-hmm. Now, like Crush said, I think that'd be a little bit too much, but the 60 does sound like that's doable. And at 60, you won't have to worry about shedding too much pounds to make it. So, you know, I think that if he was going to fight, it would be there, and then he possibly can get those belts and then call it a day. But I will say, like, shout out to Canelo, because Canelo, for many years, gave boxing some fantastic moments. And if this is his last hurrah, then salute to him. Ain't no shame in his game, cause hell, he was on the winning end of that stuff many times over. What's up, Crush? Am I the only one here?
No, I'm here. Let you cook, man. We let people
Oh,
cook over here,
oh,
man.
for
That's
sure,
what
for
we
sure. I
do.
just wanted to make sure if I had fell off or it was mighty quiet and I hear some static in the background, so I know it was
Y'all,
me.
Nah,
y'all
nah,
can't hear
bro.
me, right? Can
Yeah,
y'all
I
hear
can hear
me?
you
Can
now.
y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, okay. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead and cook. Cook.
But I want to say that whichever move that either one of those fighters make, you got to do nothing
Yes,
but
sir.
respect it. You can't do nothing but respect it because they done given a lot to the sport, and a lot of people benefited from the sport because of them. As far as
Mm-hmm.
Ellie setback,
Yeah.
like I said, man, if you think he won, then that means you had to give him every single one of the first rounds. Like,
Yep.
so all the way to six, you had to give him because that's 6 rounds.
Yeah, yep,
I
yep.
think that in the second half of the fight, you can only give him 7, round 7. I think
Yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah,
else
yeah,
was.
yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. And I gave Bud a Fredo first round.
And I'm not mad at that because that's how hotly contested it was. Early in the fight, it was hotly contested. It wasn't until he got actually flustered that it became much more easier for Crawford. And shout out to Crawford. Crawford said it wasn't easy. It just looked that way. And I believe him because there was some times where he got hit. You could see him wince, like he really winced. And I don't know about the statement. He said he don't hit hard because when he was hitting, when he's about to hit him, when he blocked it, you could see him clearly shut them eyes. So that means them punches were registering. I did see him move his body whenever he put a punch on him, even when he blocked it. So he did hit hard enough. He just couldn't hit flush enough. And Crawford did a wonderful job of parrying it, and he did a wonderful job of moving around and keeping him off balance, keeping him not able to gauge where he was and his timing. So, like I said, man, fantastic job by him. But would be interested to hear what your cousin has to think, though, man. She don't want to talk
She's
on
like,
it.
she's in there like she don't want to talk, but she want to talk. She
She,
sleep. You hear her?
oh, she's sleep.
She said
Man,
she took a Benadryl. She's tired.
it's Benadryl to take that Benadryl. I understand,
Yeah,
but
she took a
hey,
Benadryl. But tomorrow, she said, Crush, she want to be on Coffee and Donuts with you.
that's
Coffee
what's
and
up.
Donuts with Crush.
Oh yeah, no
That's what's up.
problem.
Yeah, she said it. So we're going to hold it to her, Crush. Coffee and Donuts tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
9:30, we're gonna take it live. We're gonna kick it live. That's the greatest sister
So
today.
since she said that,
Yes, sir.
I want to tackle my thoughts on the Jake Paul fight. Now, I'm
Go ahead.
not very happy with the Jake Paul fight because I don't think that it is any competition. I don't think that there's no way you could actually sanction that to be competition. But
You can't.
for
You
him to
can't.
get his money, I'm not mad at that part. Especially if afterwards he still uses the remaining of his fights to knock off a lot of those names that people want to see him in the ring with. And with that fight, I'm not really inclined to hear anything about fighters being too big because if you getting in the ring with my man Jake Paul gonna be about 200 pounds, maybe a little bit more. So he's gonna be a big boy up in there. That means you can handle big boys. And I hope that he don't sign no NDA, especially after that damn trailer where he had KSI looking dude up in there patting him on his cheeks, talking about wait your turn, good boy, and then had a midget on there talking about yeah, it's over for you. So I feel with me, I had to make him pay for that. No NDAs. I'd have to spark his big ass and then move on. That's just me. But as Crush said, I do believe that there comes a time where, while getting your money, you definitely got to get a little bit of get back on some of these folks that be speaking on you like reckless. And there's a lot of people that speak on him reckless. So hopefully, shout out to Tank. Hopefully, that's what we get. But I agree with what my man Crush said. I think that everybody got to take a look at this and see how they can make their mark in boxing and how they can separate themselves from everyone else. Because, I mean, Crawford is doing his best to try to do that, try to put himself up there with the pantheon of great fighters. And I respect it. What you think on it, CDK? CDK, you there?
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, my phone keeps cutting out. It's still on. I'm not leaving. I can hear what you say. I'll say this right here. Crawford knows already that he's put his name in the upper echelon. But I don't think that Crawford is going to ever be able to overcome what Floyd Mayweather has done, what other great fighters have done. Crawford's great. He's great, man. He's great. I swear to God, I've never seen nothing like it. I used to believe that Jerron Boots Hennis had a chance to beat him. I no longer believe that. I believe that Crawford is too dang good. And I apologize to Terrence Crawford for ever thinking that. I gotta apologize, bud. I think that, man, that dude is special, man. I don't know where Boots was staying with him, but I just think he's special, man. He's special. It's gonna be hard for anybody to beat him around his weight class. It would take a David Benavidez to beat him. It takes somebody like that, man. When you look at him, you can be like, "Oh my God, there's no possible way he can beat this guy." Crawford is on that level now. Crawford deserves this. He's been around for a long time, and Crawford ain't been making the money that he should have been making a long time ago. Crawford is being in railroad. That's how I feel. I think we should get a Crawford. Maybe Crawford goes to 160 and he wins the world championship, 5 division weight champion. I think it was gonna happen. I think it's what's gonna happen next. What do y'all think? You think that Crawford goes to 160 for one more fight and become world champion?
I mean, if he goes to 160, I don't see why not. He can do 3 more fights and get all the belts.
Oh my God, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
If he could try to do that, and that would be unprecedented, and that would be something that nobody ever would touch, unless it's one of them young bucks that's coming up, but kind of big.
Yeah. That's it. Man, Crawford, they know what it is, man.
But I mean, if he chose to retire, he's straight in my book. I mean, he definitely did some things later in his career that people didn't give him a chance to do. And that right there has a big boost in his career. As you said, as far as eras, it's kind of unfair to fighters because you can never fight in that era against the opponents that those people fought. And sometimes that's a detriment to you because, there aren't very many people that are as talented as you in your era, and it doesn't resonate with folks a certain way. But whoever they put in front of him, he was able to find a way out and get it done. And that's one thing that you gotta say about him. And in this era, he is one of the greatest, if not the greatest. So shout out to him. And he ain't got to do another thing if he don't want to, because he done did enough. I agree with Crush on that. Crush was cooking. Like, why would you want to put him in the ring with certain folks? You doing that because you really want to see him lose?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
really?
You can't put him in the ring with certain folks. You can't put him in the ring. They better be there. And I don't know what Turkey trying to do, but I feel like Turkey's trying to ruin his career. Turkey's really pushing for the David Benavidez fight. It don't make sense. You didn't push forward for Canelo, don't push forward for Bud.
Oh, don't get it twisted. I believe he was trying to get it towards Canelo,
Okay.
especially
Yeah.
if Shiraz couldn't get the job done, that would have been his next thing because he had got him over there. But I say
Yep,
this.
you're right. You see what I'm
I say
saying? But
this.
you see what I'm saying with him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like,
say this.
I don't know why you pushing so hard. Because you know why? You know Bud is crazy enough and got it strong enough that he'll take that fight. He'll take
I know those people, that nation of people, like many nations of folks, they don't rock with us. There's a lot of people across the world that don't rock with us. And they don't want the best for us. So hell yeah, he upset.
Yeah, he upset. He upset.
Hell yeah, he upset. He don't like the fact that, this brother went up in there and derailed their plans. And he don't like the fact that a brother got held at them belts. The one thing I will say is that
a brother got them belts. Any one of them he had. This is the first time Canelo has been without titles since 2020, whatever. He has not been without titles. I love it, man. Canelo butt naked. With what I mean by that, no belt. So y'all don't get the wrong idea. No belt. He ain't got no belt.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I know you know what I mean, but you know how people crazy.
Shout out to Canelo, because Canelo was a champion for a long time. And then, he was,
man. He was. But hey, do you know how long Bud was a champion? This is what people not talk about. How long was Bud a champion? Anybody know? Anybody can tell us?
Crush, how long was Bud a champion for?
Bud been champion a long time.
For a minute now.
Hey, I want Crush. See if you can look it up, Crush, and figure out how long Bud's been a world champion. Can you find that out? Find out how long Bud's been a world champion. Can you find out?
Yeah.
How long?
But one thing we do know right now, Bud is a champion. So he a couple of days longer than champion than your boy Canelo is, because Canelo, unfortunately, is no longer a champion.
Has Bud been a champion since the days of Gamboa? No, Jeff Horn. When did he beat Jeff Horn?
What? This is 2025. He beat Jeff Horn.
If he didn't give his belts up.
19 and 20.
What did you say, Chris? 2019?
Yeah, 20. One of those two. So
okay.
He's been champion for about the past 6-7 years. Let's say that.
Okay. Oh, brother, y'all realize that's a long time. He been riding the wave, bro. He's done everything there is to do. He rode the wave.
Hey, shout out to my man DS3. He up in the building.
Yes, sir. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. That's my man right there. Yes. In the building.
Hey, man, we got to do. Me and Crush gonna start having to do this every day, man.
For sure.
Every day, me and Crush, the Grumpy OGs have become the Grumpy OGs. We are here, and now we're gonna be grumpy every day. Wow, grumpy.
Grumpy.
Every day.
They call me
we ain't taking no shit. We ain't taking no prison. We gonna come here and be grumpy. We gonna be grumpy. Mr. Hill, you are official member of the Grumpy OGs.
Tell
you old scoundrel, man. You old scoundrel. Welcome to the Dirty Rock Scoundrel. Dirty scoundrel.
Yeah. You official member. You are official member of the Grumpy OG. What do you think, Crush? Is he not official member, Crush?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
You official member of the Grumpy OG. We need 2-3 more members, but you official member. And if you know what I'm saying, you gotta stick around and ride the show, ride the wave, man. Cause we don't play no game.
My man
Don't play no game.
DS3 said, that's the geriatric boxing heads. My man over.
Hey, tell him, man, don't do us like that, man. Tell him,
Yeah,
don't do us like
I
that,
don't know
man.
why your boy try to do folks dirty like
Damn.
that.
He called us a geriatric boxing head. I love it. I love it.
Generic boxing is. Oh, DS.
Yeah, tell him, man. We just old folks that love boxing. We just old folks that love boxing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to put no pampers on and all that stuff yet. We still can
Did
go
you
to the
guys get a
bathroom.
chance to catch the NOA fight?
That bullshit, man.
Did you guys get a
underwear?
Did you guys get a chance to catch the NOA fight?
No, what happened? What happened?
It was a pretty decent fight. I mean, NOA established his dominance. Yeah, he established his dominance in that fight. But MJ was there he was there the whole fight. Yeah, it went 12.
Oh shit! I wish I could have seen that. I missed a good one.
MJ was game. He just didn't have it. That's what I'm waiting for.
I can't wait till him and Junto fight.
That's what I'm waiting for. That's gonna be a hell of a fight right there.
That's who might give him his first L is Junto, man. Nakatani, man. Yeah, that's cool. Nice.
I can't wait for that fight. I think he was special. He's a special talent, man.
Yeah, NOA is special for sure.
I wish I was boxing this weight class right now. I'd beat his ass.
Man, me too. I wish, man, damn. Well, what I wouldn't get one last time. One last time.
Anyway, it was too quick for my man MJ.
He was too quick?
Yeah, he was too quick for MJ, man. MJ was game, though. He was game. He hit him a couple of times for sure. But that stab to the body,
yeah,
he was having problems with, man, because he was working off of that and going up top. He would do this lunge where it felt like he was going to the body and come up top. I mean, in a way, he was damn good in that fight. And like I said, MJ did good too, because I didn't think he was gonna last the whole fight. I thought he was gonna get his butt knocked out, but nah.
So he really surprised you. He surprised you.
I think he did, man. I thought that NOA would get rid of him, bro. I think I sold him short on that. It's a lot of people that saying, your boy Canelo was almost out of there. I didn't see that. I didn't see what I saw was frustration. Nah, I saw frustration more so than being hurt.
You know what? I agree. But I do believe that he was getting hit with shots that made him wake up a little bit and say, "Hey, man, this man can punch me out."
Oh, yeah,
Canelo got a cast iron beard, man. I'm sorry, cast iron beard.
He do. He definitely do, man. And he was able to take them shots, but yeah, I think that he was more so, like you said, man. He was more so stunned that he was getting tapped by them shots, and he was frustrated. Like you could see it visibly on his face. He would stop, man, look around, look at him, look at his corner. Like, damn, dog, what the fuck's going on? I mean, he couldn't believe what was happening, man. He, like he said, man, his body, he wanted to do stuff, but his body couldn't react. Now, I think that's just, he just wasn't quick enough to react. I think that Bud his quickness was too much for him, man. He was able to, because he was able to make him pay every now and again when he would overcommit. Go ahead. Oh, we can't hear you now. I think you might have went off a little bit.
I said, when is Monster what do you think? When is the next fight?
Man, I hope his next fight is Nakatani. I think him and Junto will be a huge fight. And then after that, I mean, it's only up to what was that, 126?
Yes, not live in Japan and not take that flight. No way possible.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're trying to make it. He tried to pass him off on his brother, but his brother wasn't able to stay undefeated. So, he doesn't have that chance no more.
I think, man, 100%. Hey, how old is his brother? Do you know?
I think his brother is like 26 or 27.
27.
I think Inoue is like 33. And I think that Nakatani is like 24, 25, something like that.
Yeah, he is. He's not young, man.
And
He's young.
Nakatani said he want that shot too.
He's ready to go. He's ready to go. And if
Yeah,
he
he want that
loses, it's not
shot
gonna
because
hurt him.
Inoue right now, Inoue reigns supreme over there. He want that number one spot.
Hey,
And he
think
feel
about
like
it,
he
man.
got the. Hey man, I think that's gonna be a hell of a
Nakatani.
My bad, I had to clear my throat, man. I got these allergies. These allergies kicking my
Hey,
tail.
listen up, y'all. I'm gonna jump off. Okay.
All right, man. Well, go and jump off. You
I'm
guys
gonna
have
jump
a
off
wonderful
Crush.
evening. Yeah, Crush, man. I think I'm about to call it too.
Heck yeah.
Go get everything settled in so I could be ready to lay it down, man. But yeah, good cook today, bro. I was enjoying hearing you cook, man. I was in agreement with a
I had a great time.
lot.
Me too. I had a great time, man. So, Crush, take us out, Crush. Take us out, my brother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me leave y'all with this. Bud Crawford has moved on into becoming and has became a all-time great
You know
in the
I ain't
sport
take
of
out that number,
boxing.
man.
Where he
Remember, I
lands
can't cook.
at is not the
Roll
important
them pieces.
part.
Make I didn't grab it. I swear to God. Come on.
The
Like, I
important
might
part
I'm
that
gonna
is
try to pick it
there.
up.
That's all that matters.
I
There's no
possibly
need to
will,
keep putting guys in
but I
front
don't
of
think
other
I did.
guys once
I'm pretty
y'all in
sure.
the same
I'm
place.
pretty sure.
So Terrence Crawford goes on into that conversation and that walk of greatness with the other greats in the sport of boxing. So he has finally done that. So he don't need to entertain us in that fashion any longer. If he decides to stay with the sport, it's simply for him to get entertained to prove. And once these fighters have proven everything that they need to prove, then I don't need for them to do anything else. So hopefully Terrence Crawford, once he makes his decision of if he's going to continue or not, hopefully once he leaves the sport, he don't come back. Now it's on to the next. Who would be the next? We got the one of this era. Now who's next? You
Okay, how
still
do I get the
got a
people
lot
on?
of
How do I get
fighters
them?
out there. Still
Oh,
got a lot of fighters out there,
man,
and
this
they
shit crazy, man.
all need to get
Oh,
busy because the clock is ticking.
he had me. Mike, I
So
can't.
that being said,
But don't worry
I
about it.
am
Don't worry about
pressed to
it.
make a freaking
I need to
legend.
get up, man, bro. I'll give you another one. I don't
One
like shit
half
like
for the
that. I don't like
Grumpy
that. I'm gonna give you one
OGs,
now. Just
Sports
let you
Talk
know I don't have.
Network,
You know what I'm saying?
in
Because
full
I
effect.
don't have no reason to give
Make
you
sure
shit.
y'all join me 9:30 a.m. for my show
Yeah.
Coffee and Donuts for
Okay.
Grown Ups. I will be having a special guest on there. Make sure you come and check me out. Make sure you subscribe, share it out. Let everybody know this is where you need to be. But now, the next chapter begins. Now the next chapter begins. Not for these two future Hall of Famers that just fought this weekend, but for everyone else in the sport of boxing that we all know. Now it's time to see how their career is going to pan out. And my man, Mr. Cool Calm and Collected, made a point. earlier. With even Dub, we gotta wait to see, how their career pan out. That is true. But we're not waiting for their careers to pan out because people is already doing it while they're still active in their career. And that's where things need to be corrected. But only these fighters know who's better than them. Us, it's just guesses that may turn out to be correct. But this is a guessing game. Now it's time for somebody else, a few other fighters, to go out there and get there. And like I said, no matter what the age of these fighters are, the clock is ticking. Once again, it's Crush the Legends. 1.5 for the Grumpy OG, Sergeant at Arms of the Sports Talk Network, Masters of Ceremony, coffee and donuts for grown-ups, and a whole lot of good stuff. With that being said, beautiful people, thanks for tuning in. And make sure you tune in anytime you get the notification. Highly appreciate it. You would not be disappointed. So give yourself a round of applause. Shout out to my brother, my partner, CDK. Shout out to my partners, Tommy Hills on Chill, Mr. Cool Collector, and also the All-Star, the true Tuck Your Ass in the Sleep Night Show host, Mr. Dub Right Side. So make sure y'all check out Dub Right Side, who comes on around these times. But while he doing his thing, we filling in for him. But stay tuned for the Grumpy OGs. Stay tuned for the schedule, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Peace.